Peter, you can.
Yep. All right. Welcome to the Sitting by the Fire podcast with your host, Tofar Love, co-host Pizza Rat Gaming, and also other co-host, the Spice434, who is not here, unfortunately, today. But we do have our very special guest, Daddy Megan. Hello, Daddy Megan.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah.
How are you on this fine day?
I'm doing great. I'm just happy to be here and talking with the homies. You know, after a long day of work, nothing's better than sitting in a Discord call with friends.
Yeah.
Gotta sit and have a talk with the homies every once in a while.
Facts.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
So kind of kicking things off kind of early. Introduce yourself. Who are you? I mean, or how do you see yourself, I guess, to everyone else?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Daddy Megan. I am a sort of kind of variety streamer. I 60-70% play DBD, 30% play other games that I kind of feel like I'm into. I go by Shide if you guys, do pronouns here. Regardless, I'm a big supporter of the communities and really making sure that all the friendos feel loved and supportive on my channel. We really care about, a thing called Women Wednesday, but the girls, gays, and theys of the community. So that's kind of what my big advocacy is for. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, I see that you do. I knew you were doing a fundraiser a while ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we were doing a fundraiser it was our Christmas fundraiser for the Julian Center for Abused Women. It is a local shelter here in Indianapolis where I'm located. They help families, particularly women and children, find shelter, protection, and ways to get them back out in the world on their feet, really making sure that they have a stable place to go to. And so we were able to raise $1,270 and I think 31 cents.
Wow.
So it was really amazing, and it was my first ever charity stream, so I was really excited.
Well,
That's
congrats.
awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a pretty big accomplishment. So congrats.
Thank you very much. I was blown away by the community and how giving they were.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, kind of just jumping off that, what was there's an inspiration to start Twitch to do stuff like that, or was it just like starting off cuff? I just want to do streaming. Like, what was your inspiration? I guess starting into it all.
Sure. So I was always the person who I love watching other people play games. I started watching my dad. Like, my dad's a big gamer. I watched him play games when I was very young, and he, would play anything from Madden to the original God of Wars to Assassin's Creed. So I would just sit and watch, and it was really, really fun. And I never really played the games because I was always afraid that I'd be bad. But it was last year, pandemic time. I was like, well, I'm kind of locked away. Might as well start doing something. And I ended up really falling in love with it. And here I am. And I'm just super excited. I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought that I could do this and make so many friends and just build just the most amazing community, honestly.
Being a gamer myself, I am terrible at gaming. So, I mean, that is not to stop anybody from playing games because, I've been gaming all my life and I still do it.
I love that. I was just always worried that, people would say something if, you weren't good.
Yeah. I have a
Just
question.
don't play Counter-Strike. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Any shooter. Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Valorant. Oh,
yeah.
shit is rough.
Yep, anything super competitive. Luckily, there is no communication with anybody in Fortnite besides the people in your
Perfect.
squad. So
Perfect. Don't need the open mic.
yes, exactly.
What else? I don't know. I had a question. I completely forgot it.
It'll come back.
Oh, I want to say I like your channel's aesthetic. The whole thing you got going on with a lot of I think koi fish and everything. Also, the round camera is really very unique. 'Cause I don't see a lot. Like, it's usually just like a square camera. So I remember when I first saw it, it really caught my eye on stuff like that. So I wanted to say that it was really cool.
Thank you so much. I just really so I'm a Libra. I really care about the way how things look. And so I'm constantly like looking at things, seeing what catches my eye and going, you know what, I really like that. Or, oh my gosh, what if I put it in this corner? Or what if I change the light this way? So thank you. I really appreciate that. It's so kind.
Yeah,
Always about the aesthetics.
You gotta be.
I know. I've always admired people who have like a nice background because I have to do a green screen because if not, people come in and be like, "Your room is dirty," and I'm like, "No."
Well, my background, it's literally this super small wall. I'm actually in what should be my dining room.
Nice.
But you just can't tell because, you know, magic of cameras.
Yes.
But yeah, I try to make it as nice as possible. I have one plant that's dying in the background, so guys, please don't call me out on that.
I feel that. I have a lot of plants that are just, holding on to their last leg there. So
Hey, what's your favorite plant?
my favorite plant,
Uh-huh.
I have bonsai trees. I have a few
Okay.
bonsai trees. Those are amazing, but they're very hard to maintain, and they always
Yeah.
seem to want to die on me.
Yeah, those are very hard to take care of. How many plants do you have?
Let me think. I think I have all in total like 6 or 7 plants, I think.
I love that. A baby plant dad.
Yes.
Go
My
ahead.
proudest ones are the bamboo because those are super easy to take care of.
They really are.
I try to keep it like pretty like foreign. I'm not like big into some of the just plant looking things. I kind of like the whole like East Asian kind of look of like
For
the
sure.
bamboo and some of the other things I have, the bonsai trees. Just like to
Absolutely.
keep it simple.
Yeah, I've got probably 30 plants now. So I love hearing
wow.
other people take care of their plants.
My mother has a jungle. She when I moved out, she took the room I was staying in because I was in between places at the time, but she turned it into her plant room, and you can hardly walk around. So
Let's
you two would get
go.
along.
That's the dream.
That is really cool. Oh my gosh.
And then she's got them scattered all throughout the house as well. So
Best
you two would
timeline.
definitely get along.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So I have to ask,
Yeah,
what are your guys'
yes.
signs?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, when's your birthday? Is it coming up or is it past?
It's tomorrow.
Happy early birthday!
Thank you.
Can we get some birthdays in here? Happy birthday!
pogs.
Yes. How old you be turning if it's not too late?
I'm gonna be 25 years old.
I'm a grandma. Oh God. All right. Love that.
No. 27, that's not a grandma. That's only 2 years.
Oh, I'm basically in the grave. It's fine.
Now, when you say 94, then you're getting, or no, 95?
Oh, is that old?
No, I'm just saying, like, when I say 97, that it makes me feel old because I'm like, my niece was born in 2014, and that's just
Ooh.
wild to me.
Feels weird. I was
I'm
starting high
having
school at that
an
time.
existential crisis.
No,
You were
no.
starting high school? Wait, how old are you, Toe?
23.
Oh my God.
He's a
Oh my God.
baby. Yeah, he's a baby.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm
That's
not
okay.
having a crisis.
Just be thankful the Spice 434 is not here because he's 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes.
He keeps us young. He keeps us young.
he'll say things.
Perspective.
He's like, yeah, I was born in like 2008. I'm like, what do you mean?
You're like, you were born the same year that Obama started being president? What?
Stop it. Stop it. No.
Yeah, I
no.
know it. He's like, oh, you know this? Yeah, that was made, or that came out the year I was born, and I'm like, dude, stop. Like, what? Vine got shut down the year he was born, or something like that. It's just wild. Yeah.
Not like this. Not like this.
But I'll tell you what, when you get Spicy laughing at your jokes, there's no bigger ego booster than that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm still funny. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here with the
It's pretty
kids.
cool. Yeah.
My little brother's 18, so I get humbled often.
There you go. Got to keep you in your place sometimes.
Oh, just you're not funny. Oh, whoa, ow.
I mean, that's just typical like brother vibes there.
Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, see, it's not the age gap, it's the role he takes as being a brother.
Perfect. Good.
Is he your only sibling, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, no, of course. We're 1.5 years apart, same parents, just Just us two.
Very nice.
Wild.
It truly is.
Man, having siblings is kind of cringe, guys. Couldn't.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's great.
It's
Not when you're
my
young.
favorite.
No,
Yeah.
I do
Well,
have a
Once you get older, then it's better.
half brother, but we don't really talk. Actually, come to think, he's not
That's
even
fair.
like me. That's weird.
Is there like a big age difference there?
No, he's like I'm born in September. He's in January, so there's not even like a big age
Hey.
gap. But we just completely different people. He's like kind of a sportsy, athletic type, and I'm using Discord, so that says anything.
Oh yeah, we're Discord
Listen.
social rejects apparently to some.
Oh, I got dunked.
Listen,
on.
it's fine. It's fine.
I can't.
It was that one
I
guy
was a
talking
I was a
trash.
sports kid, and here I am just with you. So what does that have to say?
I did tennis one year, and then I was like, yeah, my career's over now. Dunzo.
Yep, I can retire.
I love that.
I lost every tennis tournament I went to, and then I was like,
Oh no.
I'm like,
no,
yeah,
not like this.
I'm like, yeah, it's time to retire. Time to hang up the old racket.
That's okay.
Oh, boy.
I played basketball in 8th grade, and my only shot I made was a 3-pointer, and I got way too excited, and I look up at the board, and my foot was on the line, so they counted it as a 2-pointer.
No.
Yep. Yep. So if that doesn't explain on who I am, then I don't know what does.
I played sports since I was 2 years old. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
I was an orchestra gamer kid.
Wait, you were in
I
orchestra?
wasn't allowed to be.
Yeah.
What? What did you play?
Yeah. I played the cello.
Let's
Oh.
go, Pog.
Cello gang.
That's like one of the coolest instruments. Listen. I don't care what other orchestra kids are in here. I always thought the cello was cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like in high school. So I did it from 5th grade all the way through high school, and I probably should have taken it more serious. But damn, I wish I still had one. I'm not gonna lie.
That's amazing. Just get like a secondhand one.
I might. They're pretty expensive, but now that I'm at a point in my life where it's not like you're being taught how to play this classical song, and it'd be like, I want to learn how to play this song on the cello. Then I'm like, damn, I really wish I
Yes.
still had one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, Pog.
So
Damn, cello streams. Should we find one?
fine, we'll do it.
Hello. Yes.
So apparently, Spicy's saying that he's a violin player or was a violin player.
Damn.
That's like the what's it? Nikado avocado.
Ugh. Oh,
I
we
wish
did
I
play.
had
We
a
played a few
talent.
good songs.
what do you think? I stole that violin. Oh yeah. I mean, borrowed it. Long-term borrowing.
Borrowed.
Yeah. Of course. You plan to give it back eventually.
I don't.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. Where'd you get the name Daddy Megan? I mean, like, if it's not too much to spoil, like Megan's your real name,
No,
but the
no.
Daddy part.
What's the mystery? What's the mystery behind Daddy Megan?
So, gosh, I had this before I ever started streaming. So the first like how I was introduced to Discord, meeting people who like gamed, and like we started playing Among Us when it was like super popular. And I'm a big person who I think dichotomy is funny. I think I just I have a lot of masculine energy for a very, feminine presenting like woman. And I always think it's funny to say like, oh, I'm your daddy, like I'm like king shit only, like I'm the top, there is no gender here when I'm the top, stuff like that.
Okay.
And so it's more or less a play on just the daddy, taking the word back and having it mean whatever I want it to mean. And so when we were playing Among Us, I always just my name was be daddy, and that's just what it was.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Gender roles are a thing of the past.
Facts, total facts. And I just think it's
Honestly.
like funny.
Yeah, it's sad hearing people talk about like their relationships and everything, and like some people are expected to do things. And I'm like, really? You're a team. Like,
Exactly. It's like a whole. It's not about. How do I explain this best? I always think in any sort of relationship, regardless of your gender or roles, it's you're not completing somebody else. You're a complete person. It's this other person that you want to have around with you,
right?
and it's your best friend and a person that you want to spend all of your time with regardless, and you want to see them, you know, be a better person, and anything you can do to help them do that is going to be like just the biggest thing, and regardless of your partner.
Yep, you got to soul search.
Facts.
Gotta get through life somehow.
I agree completely.
Oh, so yeah, I think if there's any other questions I want to ask before kind of move on from that.
Yeah.
Do you have a big like long-term goal or what is your short-term goal versus like a long-term goal with streaming, if you have any right now?
Yeah, so it wasn't until maybe 4 or 5 months ago that I really decided to take this like seriously and really have it be something that's like a huge part of my life, right? I think anybody who streams and who like takes it seriously has that moment where they're like, yeah, this is a huge part of my life now, and I want to really, you know, put my time and effort into it. So after this year and seeing all the things that the community could do, my short-term goals are to be a little more consistent. It's hard because I work a full-time job as well, as you know.
Same.
It life, right? You gotta pay bills. Gotta be a capital slave.
Yep. Gotta keep going until Twitch can pay the bills. Yep.
Yep. Even then, maybe keep it at that just in case.
You stepped on to part-time, and then eventually the dream.
Yeah, that's the dream. And I'm a pragmatist, so I like to be, you know, idealistic and realistic. But at the same time, my really big goal is to give back to the community and to really focus on the big charities and things that I'm really passionate about. And my goal by the end of 2022 is to have raised over $5,000 for different charities.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your like top 3 charities that you're wanting to most to give to, besides the one that you've already stated?
Absolutely. Most of my charities that I look into deal with either the LGBTQIA plus communities, making sure that they feel safe and have spaces for themselves, because I know a lot of times they don't have. What's up part of the Alphabet Mafia? How are you all? A lot of times people aren't as fortunate and don't have the family or support system that they need. So I want to really give back to that. Anything that has to do with women and women empowerment, that's pretty much what I'm really into. And sometimes local, if there's anything that I can, you know, give to like my local abuse center, because a lot of times your local shelters need a little bit more than the big, like breast cancer awareness. They have so much, they have so many resources, which is fantastic. We should always be aware of it and always be giving. But sometimes I want to be, you know, a little bit more aware of what's in my community.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So nice, like kind of giving back to like a certain community. Because for smaller ones, like it's a little harder for them to get like a big public recognition sometimes. So yeah, that's awesome though.
Exactly, and just like doing your part to be a member of your community.
Yeah. What else? No, I think that's it in terms of like interview questions.
Yeah, we can move into some Dead by Daylight talk.
Let's go.
Before we get into that, I have something for Twitch that I've been seeing a bunch of lately, and it's a lot of people have been like asking for Twitch to give a higher payout for subs and stuff like that, because I know Twitch takes I think half of it or a part, like a significant portion.
Mm-hmm.
So people have been recently coming out with a big signing base saying, "Hey, we want to essentially receive a higher payment for all the work we're doing," because essentially on a sub they'll take half of like the sub. And
yeah, it's 50%.
Yeah, it's 50%. And then I know some partners can negotiate for higher. When you're a partner, you can kind of negotiate it out. But for the most part, the average person's only going to be doing like half. So that's been something that's been seeing a lot of. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. I know there's a lot of talk in a bunch of different circles and communities about moving to different platforms because of it. I know YouTube has started to do gift subs or whatever their equivalent will be.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how many people switch over just because of that.
I know, like
what does YouTube classify them? Because I know it's not subs because that's their main thing, but
I know they do. What is it? There's like a it's like a I don't know what it's called.
you can like join.
It's like a member. It's like a member. It's like a membership.
Yeah.
And they only take, I think, 30%.
Okay.
That's pretty good. And I know some people have been saying, like, I know with like Ludwig when he left Twitch, he was kind of talking about how he didn't feel important or didn't feel like as important as he should, you know, someone of his size at Twitch, and that's why he made the switch to YouTube so he can get like kind of a better percentage wise. And I wonder if like people who or when they get out of contract are gonna say the same thing, like, you know, Twitch it's been good, but I'm gonna move over, and I wonder if that's gonna affect, you know, kind of trickle down essentially like smaller streamers who have like a loyal audience will just start moving over to different platforms.
I definitely think so. I think that will definitely bring it to Twitch's attention the same way when we had a day without Twitch for all of the, you know, the hate bots and the time that we had, that we were like, hey, we need change. So
yeah, I forgot
honestly,
about that.
I mean, it's a huge jump to move to a different platform, but I mean, if it's all for bettering like you, then I mean it's all worth it.
Exactly. And there's so much that they're already doing where they could, you know, benefit off different places. Like they already have all of their ad deals, and there's probably ways that they can go about it differently to really benefit their creators and make them want to stay. Because I mean, the creators are the people who are making you, you know, your income.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're the reason you have traffic.
Exactly.
This is another topic. It's sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think Twitch really just is like the corner market of streaming, so I think that's why they're kind of riding this out as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, when you think of streamers, I mean Twitch streamer is like the household name now, and then YouTube is usually just for like content creators as far as like video making and everything. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I've even heard people started streaming on Facebook now, and that's like a thing.
Yeah. Facebook is
streaming in the metaverse.
Facebook is coming to people and basically giving them contracts saying, hey, you know, you get to keep, I think Facebook has 100% of it, or at least the higher, really high percent of it. And some people are like, yeah, you know, I want to be able to pay my bills and do stuff like that while streaming on, you know, Facebook. And that's super weird to watch like Facebook gaming and Facebook streaming, but
yeah,
they can afford the talent to like be like, hey, here's a good contract for you, and bring them over.
I mean, it's like, hey, we're gonna start doing it, and you see other people do it, and you're like, wow, I never would have thought that person who's bigger, like, go over there. So it's really impressive to see what they're doing and all the different platforms that are branching out and doing what Twitch is doing, but maybe, you know, a little bit differently.
The audacity of wanting to pay your bills.
Imagine.
How awful. Couldn't be me.
It's not easy either, because we've had days where we're just playing games and people ask us like, why aren't you streaming? You're gaming, you might as well stream. And it's like, it's not just the like gaming and streaming, it's the whole like interaction and the putting on like entertainment, and it is a little taxing. I mean, it's definitely not as hard as my full-time job is, because that's physically laboring, but
it's a different, it's like you know, as much as like we show our personalities, like we know that we're being watched, and we know that we're you know, performing to an extent, being we're entertainment. You know, people turn us on to just have us in the background, or they want to just have a good time and, you know, see what we're doing and just talk to us. But sometimes I play games on my own time just for me, and it's, you know, I don't have to be anybody else. I don't have to pretend to be entertaining when I'm kind of low energy, and it's nice to just have that time to do games for me.
I don't want people to see me bad at Valorant online yet.
Yeah.
When
That's fair.
When
That's
I can roll
totally fair.
when I can roll up into ranked, maybe. But I like having my free time and just kind of time to step away with other friends who aren't like super into like Twitch streaming, or like they're alright with it, but like I just want to do other things, or like I want to listen to music or watch something, or have like
Absolutely.
just be multitasking it. And I don't know. Streaming is a lot of fun, but like if you want to do something else, I don't know. It can feel draining to be like doing it for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Sometimes I want to be in my homie streams while I'm gaming.
Right.
Yeah.
Little sidebar. Let's introduce the Spice 434 to the podcast. Hello, Spicy. Welcome.
Spicy.
What's up?
Hit us with one of your clever, funny young person jokes.
Sheesh, bus.
Oh, that's
my
hilarious.
God.
Damn,
Funny.
so funny.
All right, 1 second. I gotta leave the call real quick and join back because you
All right.
guys are really quiet.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. What was it? Hello?
Is that better?
Hello.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Turn you up. Actually, you're kind of quiet.
Yeah.
It was fine before, but then it accidentally connected to my headphones, and now you guys are real quiet.
No, even quieter.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Exag.
Speaking of,
But I can still hear you guys, so it's fine.
all right. Speaking of Twitch, Pokimane was recently banned, and it was over. Was it watching the Avatar on stream?
Yep.
Mhm.
And that was really weird because I think
Wait, what?
Pokimane
Yeah.
been banned.
You're telling me my favorite streamer, Pokimane, got banned?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Spicy.
Oh my god.
She got the old hammer.
Yeah, because I remember Disguised Toast was watching Naruto on stream.
It's been really
Uh,
weird because I know a lot of people have been starting to watch like shows on stream.
and that
Honestly-
brings me. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I think there is a huge, especially with like use of music and stuff. And I get like profiting off somebody else's work and everything, but I think there's a huge like copyright
Yeah.
issue that needs to be worked on because, I mean, essentially it's all free advertisement when you're doing that. Like people aren't going to the Tofar Love Twitch channel to watch this because he's not going to be doing it all the time. So I think there's a huge like copyright issue that needs to be worked through because I think there should be a whole fair use kind of
Was it-
claim work to it.
I think it was said a lot of it's based on just copyright laws for the music. That's what's getting people, which is really
Yeah.
interesting. It's not the show itself; it's the music, which is weird.
Yeah, and I mean there are ways around the whole streaming a show and watching it. I mean, you can have watch parties where you stream it in Discord and then just everyone chats in Twitch, but I mean, why not just put it up on the screen and let everybody watch it while they're watching you instead of having to watch two different things?
Yeah,
Which is interesting in itself to have that be a like a thing for Twitch, you know, to just watch shows with your, you know, your friends or like your community.
Yeah.
And like one of my friends will do it with Hell's Kitchen, and I'm just like, well, why is this a thing? Like I'm confused. If I wanted to, like, I mean, again, it's just what you're into. Like if I wanted to watch something, I would go watch it. So it's
Right.
interesting to see that this is becoming like a thing that we have now, like an option for like the whatever they're called. I know there was a term for it. I apologize for not knowing it.
I think some people call it like the TV meta. Every time like Twitch
Yeah.
comes with something new, it's like there's always something with it. I know like they had the hot tub thing. They eventually had to create the category for hot tubs specifically. And this
Exactly.
is another thing where I wonder if they're gonna have like a TV category, TV and movies category, to kind of curve the problem of like being like just chatting. I don't know. I think Twitch always comes up with these, like something always comes up on Twitch, and then there needs to be a solution to it. But this has been like really weird because she's like one of the biggest streamers, so her being
Mhm.
banned is really crazy because it must be like the copyright holders being like, hey, you know, we're not happy, and the fact that they just banned her off the platform is kind of wild.
Is it a perma ban or is it just a suspension?
I don't think she's commented. I think I looked her through it and said she hasn't commented on it. It's probably just a temporary thing. I
It's
don't
probably
imagine-
a suspension because she brings in too much. There's no way they would do a perma ban for music like that.
Right.
No.
Well, speaking of copyright strikes too, PewDiePie, when he released his songs, he didn't put any copyrights on them. He used them as free use because I mean that's one of his things too, is he doesn't understand the whole like I mean it's very strict on the whole copyright issue, but there was I forget what the channel was, but there was another channel that claimed a copyright strike for his video about like the use of that song, and he actually got a copyright strike for using his own song even though it's not a copyrighted song.
Really?
Yeah, so essentially,
I feel
I
like
don't
that
know
could
how
be appealed because they go off of what people are saying, what
right.
people are flagging.
But I think that's
Um,
the biggest issue is that like it can be abused.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even his team who like put it was just another channel that put the copyright strike down and said like this is a copyright strike for PewDiePie, and he's like I don't know why any of like why would they even do this? I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it was the copyright system on YouTube has always been kind of terrible, and people have always talked about it. But yeah, it gets kind of abused, and YouTube really doesn't really do anything. They kind of drag their feet until eventually it gets solved, and then everyone kind of forgets, or they just like, well, we can't do anything, move past it, which that really sucks.
Yeah.
it's just unfortunate.
I'm pretty sure how the appeals work is, I'm pretty sure if you appeal the copyright strike, then the person who copyright striked you reviews it, and they can say yes or no if it should be appealed.
But there's that whole like weird grace period of it being copy striked before it's even like you shouldn't have to appeal. It should go through the verification before it's actually, because I'm pretty sure those videos get flagged and then like the audio's put away or something before the appeal. Like it should all just wait till the end of it.
There's just so much content that there's the actual people can't just go through all that content. I think that's the issue that there is.
Right.
Is so they're going off of but somebody flagged this, we're automatically going to take that part down. And well, if they want to appeal it, it's up to them to do that. Then we can get another person, like an actual person involved. So it's all, and it's all a balancing game, right? Like you know that there's like artists who want to be, want to make sure that their content isn't being used. And then I understand that, but at the same time, there are those creators who are like, hey, this is fair use. I'm not putting anything on it. And at that point, like, I feel like you should be like, hey, this is like, there's no copyright on it, and it should be dropped immediately, and it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is a really weird situation, and I hope it'll. I mean, it's probably not gonna work itself out. It'll probably take a lot of like, well, what is considered good to use and not, and it really is gonna take a lot of these companies to be like, all right, well, here's our system, and like you can't abuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm sorry. Let's see.
The same way with, I think, DMCA on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Peter, I pick 1 or 2.
2.
2. Alrighty. Next topic is there's been rumors of a Scott Pilgrim anime series coming to Netflix or being developed for Netflix. Were you guys fans
How
of
wild.
the movie or comic?
Who wasn't?
Wait,
Such a
I didn't.
the Scott Pilgrim anime.
They're making an anime?
Yeah.
Making
There's
an adaptation.
rumors of it, being
Yeah.
developed for Netflix, an anime coming to Netflix. Yeah, it's basically just got announced today. There's not really any details for it, but yeah, that's pretty exciting.
I'm curious to see how they'll do it, right? I think that's going to be the biggest thing, because the movie in and of itself is very anime-esque.
Yeah.
It's very like, here are these things that you have to do, and here's the fights that we have to have for this one person. And so it's very, I can see how it would all go. I think the art is going to be very important. And I think how they do it stylistically in the terms of storytelling is going to be very important as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what the weird thing is?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I would say they had like a Adult Swim around the time the movie was coming out. They did like these little animated shorts that were done like the style of the comic, and it looked really good. And it used like the movie cast voice actor, and it was a great thing at the time. And I know a lot of people were like, "Oh man, this should have been like a show or something," because it was really good. And everyone loved the movie, but of course, the movie didn't do great. I mean, it was only one movie, so there wasn't like there was a problem of not getting a sequel. But still,
I still feel like everybody's seen it. Everybody at least knows about it. It's like a moment of pop culture, if not a cult classic.
Yep. I would say probably, both.
I very much imagine they're probably just going to take the style from the comic and kind of just translate that to an anime. And I'm excited to see like if they go more how they plan to format it. And is it gonna be like a couple seasons, or is it just gonna be one big like I think it's called a limited series where it's just one season.
Yeah.
So
Which, I mean, Netflix has done a lot of good work. I'm currently watching the Witcher right now, and
Oh my god.
I mean, they really kill it,
They really do, and it's
and I think they lose a lot of money on it too, if I'm not mistaken.
they
I don't-
do.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about Netflix is they're really just putting it out for the fans, and it's not like I mean, I'm guessing they're making a lot of money on it too, but
It's
not
like
just like pumping out
exactly.
bullshit just for, oh, look, this is this name and you guys like that, so you're gonna watch this. But no, it's actually like interesting to watch. It's not like you're just, oh, I'm a fan, I'll watch it.
Well, because the books, like the people know the books, right? Like, there's 15. There's a lot of books, okay? And it's impressive to see how they would go about it. And obviously the Witcher games, like we all know the Witcher games, Witcher 3 was huge. But to have it and have the cast that they have, the money they spent on it, the locations, and for them just to, have it the whole season out for just the subscription price, is impressive in and of itself. But I think they make the money on people going, oh, I really want to watch this. Let me get Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah, no, they're always making stuff at a loss though, just because like you only get like that monthly payment from one customer, and of course they have a ton of customers, but you're only getting that one, so they gotta like really stretch that budget and be like, okay, what can we make with this? And then they make good stuff all the time. They also make some not great stuff, but
Yeah, I mean,
you can't always have gold.
you gotta you gotta celebrate the good, not the bad.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm pretty sure Netflix almost went bankrupt before their big Squid Game.
Yeah.
God,
I
Squid
believe
Game
I heard that
blew up.
too. Yeah. Squid Game
Wow.
is huge. It's actually crazy how big, like, because I mean, the I watched it dub, which was
Mhm.
a
Oh.
little hard to get through.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah.
First of all, wait, why would you choose dub?
Okay, so even in anime, I'm very like back and forth between sub and dub. If I watch
Sure.
something sub first, I have to watch it sub because I know the
Agreed.
characters' voices, and then the switch really bothers me. But I am not the best reader, and my brain doesn't move fast enough. Like I haven't watched what's the cartel movie on Netflix or show?
Fuck it.
It's about
Girl, I'm
Whatever.
not helpful here.
it's all in Spanish. Or I would say not Ozark. The one with
Narcos?
yes, thank you, Narcos. Narcos, like a good portion of the movie's in Spanish, so reading the subtitles and trying to also watch this show for me is such a struggle. So that's why I watched it in dub. And the English voice actors on the Korean TV show was little cringe. Still a good show, but
I've seen some lines from that, and it's bad. It's like
yeah, it's really bad.
it's just awkwardly dubbed, and which is really weird.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're at the point where dubbing is like such a professional career taken very seriously. So seeing like bad dubbing nowadays can be kind of
I think
appalling.
it's different when it's anime versus like when it's just created art versus like an in-action show, because you see them speaking Korean and your brain is trying to process the English, but it's not seeing it translated. I think that there's a lot of issues there, I would say.
Oh, true.
Because a lot of times when it's when it's animated, like huge anime fan over here, I do the same thing. What I start it in is what I have to finish it in, or what I know the voice actors in, that's how I have to finish it.
Yeah.
And it's not about like having the sub or dub superiority debate, because there is none. Like, just enjoy your show however you enjoy it. But I think for me, trying to have my brain try to read lips and match it with the sound when it
Yeah.
doesn't match would be hard.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's a big thing on like live action shows, where like anime you can kind of get away with that because it's all it's the voice or the lip movement isn't the biggest thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely. I mean, I've watched I've watched some other ones that are like from like Finland like just dubbed, and you're like, is this a really bad show, or is it just the voice? But yeah, a lot of the time it is just the dub, and I wish they would have picked like Korean American voice actors to voice act it, so there's some like authenticity through it, but they made their choice and it blew up anyways, so
All worked out in the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every game has some kind of Squid Game-esque style to it, so
hmm
you can play it in Fortnite, you can play it in Roblox, I mean everything. It's crazy.
We talk about why children love Squid Game.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
It's like Battle
Because
I
Royale.
don't
that-
get it.
That's
My-
literally what it shouldn't be.
My little
My
brother got
yeah.
into so much trouble because he watched Squid Game after I told him so many times, "Don't do it." And then I walked into his room and he was like under his blanket, and I looked at it, and it was
That's
the
awesome.
third episode of Squid Game.
Oh my god.
My niece is 7, and I don't know if she's ever. I don't think she's ever watched it, but she loves playing Squid Game on Roblox, and it's like, for one person like us who've watched the show and love the show, it makes sense to want to play it. But I think it is just the aspect of the childish games, right? Because they're all children's games.
Probably.
They're, but man, it definitely is hard explaining that they die, and it's like you shouldn't be playing that game because people are literally getting shot and killed, and they don't understand
Like, it's the
that,
morality of it too,
It
and like
is, yeah,
you have to
like
have that conversation.
right, they don't understand the whole like marble scene is like such a like hard like fence to sit on, because do you
Yeah.
betray the person that you're with, or okay, she hasn't watched it, but yeah, but still it's like there's the whole morality of the show is pretty much what the nail biter of it is, and that's why people are so drawn to it. But yeah, I don't get why children are so obsessed with it.
I think it's just like like they watch YouTube, and of course like Roblox, Fortnite, and a lot of them are like, oh, that, and then like they see it's based off something, so they don't really they really can't comprehend like a lot of what goes on in Squid Game, like the subtext of it, or like what's going on in it. So, but to them it's just like, ah, haha, funny game that they see in Roblox.
Yeah, and it is very like the whole aesthetic of it is very like childish. Like it's supposed to look colorful and pretty, and the big doll isn't scary until you realize what it does, and
I think that's the dichotomy of it. That's the whole. It's jarring when you're like an adult and you understand. You're like, oh, like this, it's bright, it's colorful, but then you're like, oh shit,
that's
stuff's
the beauty of the
going
show.
down. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
100% the beauty of the show is like, oh, you're just playing little games for money, and then it's like, oh no, you're putting your life at stake here.
Before you die.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly. But I mean, I think it is the whole aspect of the aesthetic of the show, and that's why kids love it so much.
I mean, I kind of feel like it's the same thing as like why little kids love Five Nights at Freddy's.
True.
Okay, wait, but I like Five Nights. I'm just kidding.
No,
I've never seen any of it, so I really can't say anything.
Wait, Pizza Rat, Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, that hits too home.
Five Nights at Pizza Rats.
Yo,
Five
Five
Nights
Nights. Oh, you know what? Write
Oh,
that down. Write that down. Write that
Five
down.
I
Nights
got
at
you, got you.
Nolan's. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Oh,
What was it?
name drop.
Oh my god.
not the dogs.
remember.
You're a child, please.
Dogs.
I
dogs.
remember
sorry.
when I played.
My
I
name's
played
public,
Roblox.
it's okay.
I played Roblox Squid Game, and
it good?
it's better than I expected. Roman also played.
I played it with him, and it was I actually had a good time. And I wanted to be the bad guy in that. I was like, oh, second someone trusts me, I'm gadding them in the back of the head. The second they turn it on me, in the back of the head.
I guess
Period.
that's kind of the whole thing about Among Us as well. Is like it's a cute little like kid game, but it's all about betrayal and discovery. So
Who's the best liar? Who can
Yeah.
gaslight?
I mean, that is weird. That is a weird concept to like teach to children.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's like directly for children. It's just that like that's the big
No.
market for it. Well, because like
And I mean, it's a simplistic design, so it's
I also
eye-catching.
think it's the creators they watch, and again,
Oh yeah,
I think it's having the responsibility as, somebody who, if you do have children or if you are responsible for a younger person, it is your responsibility to be aware of what they're watching and to not, you know, just blatantly let them do whatever they'd like. Because I know there's a lot of times like my streams are 18 plus. If you are not 18, I advise you not to be there.
oh shit, I gotta go then.
Girl, pack it up.
I'm actually 7.
Well, you're
What?
definitely not allowed on my stream, honey. Just
What?
ask your mommy first.
sorry, spicy. Sorry, spicy.
You gotta go.
What?
Kira.
But I'm just saying, like, my streams are marketed for the 18 plus community, so anything that I do is for that community. And I think a lot of times the creators that the kids really enjoy do older stuff, and that's just what they see, and they're like, oh, I want to play that game. It looks fun.
Yeah.
I think it'd be upsetting as a creator to be like, I have to hold my like the idea you never have to hold your content back, age wise, because you believe that like the parents are like, oh well, I'm gonna let them watch it. I mean, there is some personal responsibility to it. Like, of course, like when you get to a certain point in creator wise size, like if you're like a Jake Paul, you know your audience is children. But at a certain point, I think it kind of sucks to be like, oh yeah, because parents don't watch their kids, I have to tone my content down.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
I
I
get
mean, you see
blamed.
that.
And
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like it's about labeling your content correctly, and then having the people who watch your content be aware of the content, and that's on them now because they know what it is, and like it's labeled correctly. And if you're like, if the children, I'm trying to find like the best way to say that. It's like,
Yeah.
we just need to be aware as a community of like, kids can see this, and we should be like, if you are a person who has children or is responsible for children, you are responsible for how they grow up and what they're into, and if it's like, has a positive or negative effect.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of like, for me, I don't want to like censor myself because I swear a lot.
I do too.
But you see a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers like really holding back. And I feel like that would be, it's a weird line between like, do I want to hold back or do I want to appeal to a broader audience? Because I used to watch Captain Sparkles a lot, and he's one of those like YouTubers that's really good about not swearing. But like any minor inconvenience in my life, I just, I let it out.
Fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
Fuck.
I would much prefer myself to be, not held back, and if that limits who, my audience is, then they're not going to like my content
Yeah.
because it's not me. And I think that's a choice as a creator that you're going to have to make, because everybody has that choice to make of, what they'd like to be. And then at any point in time, you're allowed to reevaluate your brand. And I think, we shouldn't have that expectation of, oh, I know them as this and they only do this. Because
Yeah.
as a creator, that's very limiting. It's very, put in a box. And no one likes to be put in a box.
No, it's very discouraging. I mean, I watch Meat Canyon on YouTube, and you're seeing that a lot with his content. Is he's really like taking a step down because he released the Rabbit season, which was huge. It got copyright strikes for the use of Bugs Bunny, and like a lot of people just keep fishing for that certain type of content.
Mm-hmm.
But to him, that's like so emotionally draining because he's got all these ideas that he wants to do, but people are like, no, this is what you're good at, and this is what we want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like freeing to just kind of not give a shit and just be like, I'm gonna do my own thing. If you don't like it, then don't stay.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference between YouTube creation versus Twitch,
Yeah.
or producing any sort of like video content versus live content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember I caught my little brother referencing a Meat Canyon video.
Oh no,
It's gotta be scary.
It was the
Yeah.
debate. It was the DaBaby one.
that one's pretty harmless compared to the others.
I don't know if you guys watch that. I just get like I'm like, I don't like this.
You
So
get
I-
uncomfortable.
I just get
love it.
uncomfortable. I don't know what children are like. Yeah, let me check this out.
Well, they're like, again, it's like, oh, it's a cartoon.
Kids are built different. They're scary.
Yeah, I
Pull
saw him
up.
walking around going, "Let's go."
Let's go. I pull up. The baby. That one is definitely very mild compared to
Oh,
to
yeah,
like
some of
the
other
McDonald's
ones.
one or the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one.
Throw your panties, fart in your panties, and throw it in the closet door.
Jesus.
Just throw the panties. All right. Enough of that. That's yeah. I can get where people get uncomfortable by it, but honestly I just love that like twisted, like not conforming kind of content.
I usually
There's
don't
a
like
content for
that.
everybody.
Hmm.
I usually don't like that kind of stuff, but he is actually funny. So, me, Canyon. So he does make it good.
Do you guys watch a lot of YouTube Shorts?
Yeah.
Mm, I used to, but now I just realized they were all just recycled TikToks.
I mean,
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Not like this.
I've fallen down the rabbit hole recently of going to, like, YouTube Shorts,
Yeah.
and I'll scroll for like 1 or 2 hours. Like, it's my TikTok. And the
Oh,
thing is,
and
it has started to. No, sorry.
the algorithm sucks on YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I have
You
like
watch one video and that's all
It's
you watch.
YouTube Shorts. Is that like TikTok?
Yeah, it's
much.
pretty much just like
I'm old. Remember, guys, I'm old.
no, it's fine. I mean, it's definitely a newer thing.
Yeah. So if you go on like Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, like on your phone,
YouTube.
you'll eventually be able to find like these little like video clips, and you can click on them and kind of scroll like TikTok. And the algorithm is really weird. So I'll find like a cooking video, right? And I'm like, that's a good video. And then it'll be one like 10 facts you didn't know, stuff like that. And then I'll end up in some weird places. It'll be like conservatives being like, why don't people just get jobs? Stop being homeless. And I'm like, why did you think that was the next thing I wanted to watch?
No, on my For You page is basketball, which I watched one basketball video, I think, and that's all I see. It's basketball.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro and Gary Vee.
I
Not like this.
I used to get a lot of like tennis because I mean I'm not like huge into tennis, but some of those matches are like even
Yeah.
just seeing kind of like the players themselves kind of
Yeah.
like mess around is just funny to watch. But yeah, I definitely was like targeted towards like
Yeah.
tennis videos for a while.
I will
yeah.
stick to TikTok.
Yeah, well, see, my
Yeah.
thing is too, because then I'll watch Instagram Reels too, and then I'm like, well, I can't send.
TikToks.
Yeah, no, I know they are, but I'll just be scrolling through Instagram and I'll see a video, click on it, and then I just fall into the rabbit hole. But then I catch myself and I'm like, I should be on TikTok because then I can send those videos to people. Where on Instagram, I don't like a lot of my friends don't have or use Instagram, but they do have like TikTok, so I'll hop on there just so I can send the videos, and I'm like. Yeah, it's definitely like I feel like once you get into a reel or a short of like one certain thing, that's pretty much all you see. Where TikTok is like a pretty broad spectrum of videos.
I don't know
At
what kind of
least in my
TikTok
opinion.
you guys have. My TikTok is very specific and very niche.
I think it's the amount of like videos people send me.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
Mine is a combination of whatever Pizza Hut sends me and like dog videos. And it'll
Yeah.
be some weird stuff too. It'll be like a dark hallway, and then like a man in a deer mask runs past the camera really fast. And it's
Yeah,
like
Pizza
2
Hut-
a.m. No context to it either. I'm like, what are you doing?
context. There's no context needed.
Yeah,
Pizza Rat saved my For You page. It was terrible before he started sending me videos.
yeah. I find the good content, man.
He's not even
I
kidding.
like-
Are you
I-
you the TikTok dealer of your group?
I am.
I am also the TikTok dealer of my
Let's
group.
go. Let's go.
I have him and one
Yeah,
other
I-
person send me TikToks pretty much like a bunch. So I'm like, oh, I finally fixed my For You page, because before it was just a lot of animals, and I like animals, don't get me wrong. But after like the 9 cat video, I'm like, okay, I'm a little tired now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because I've been seeing this cheese guy on my For You page recently. He's pretty cool.
Did you say cheese guy?
The cheese guy. The Russian cheese guy. You don't know him?
No.
We are on very different sides of TikTok, buddy.
Wait, what? Okay, wait.
Wait,
But-
the Russian cheese guy. Please go on. Sounds
Okay, so-
interesting.
There's this guy who.
Spicy, you
has-
don't send me TikToks.
I know. I should start sending you.
Jared is a TikTok plug as well.
He is. Oh my god.
Shout out
there's
to
this-
OMG, I'm Jarhead.
There's this Russian guy who sits on his porch in the middle of winter and he has this big wheel of cheese that he cuts into pieces and then eats a slice out of with like just like intense music in the background.
That's such a
It's
waste,
so
dude.
good.
That's such
No,
a
no.
waste of a cheese wheel.
He just cuts in half and then eats a slice.
Yeah,
He
but
probably still uses the cheese.
you gotta make pasta dishes in the cheese. Oh, come on, man, you're wasting the
I have
cheese.
literally no idea what
Oh,
you're talking about. I forgot you're from the
I'm so
cheese.
confused.
basically
I'm
half
on the
naked, cuts the
cheese
cheese, and then
TikTok.
screams. Wait, is that the same guy, Spicy?
Um,
Jared said he's basically half naked and he cuts cheese and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
screams.
he's half naked and then
That's-
cuts.
Oh wait,
So
Spicy. Come on, man.
Very
You should be
No.
on that part of TikTok.
You're kind of worrying me.
While a blizzard is happening. Okay, this is sus. This is not the part of
Dude,
TikTok I've gotten into.
Everybody knows about Russian cheese, man.
I
No.
don't.
Apparently, I'm just too much of a boomer.
I am on a different side of TikTok, buddy.
Where are
There's
you on
people
TikTok?
parodying him. There's
Oh
people
boy, I am on lesbian thirst trap, mentally ill TikTok.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty different side from Russian cheese, man. To be fair.
Yeah.
Or whatever I send.
Yeah,
yeah,
I have a lot of Elmo TikTok right now.
Okay.
I
Speaking
know.
of
he
Elmo,
talks so much shit
can
about
you-
it. It's actually funny.
hold on. Is that the one where he says balsamic vinegar?
That's a big word for
Yeah.
Elmo.
Can you please explain to me the comedy behind that?
You
I don't get it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Please,
So it has
I
to be.
need this.
It has to be in the right context. So
But I just see voiceovers. Like people just. Okay, go ahead.
So on mentally ill TikTok, people use it as a voiceover to be like, it's like, what was it? It's like, oh, Elmo, he's not a very good cook, but like, it's like tomatoes, something, balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo. But it'll be like, oh, you know, I'm mentally healthy as long as you like include the ADHD, the mental illness, and be like, it's just like it's the sound. But like, and then that's a big word for Elmo, and it'll be whatever the big word for Elmo is with balsamic vinegar, and it'll be whatever the like punchline is, and that's why it's so funny. I have to find a TikTok for you.
No,
Because-
I've seen plenty of them. I really don't get it.
He's a hater. Don't listen to him. I watch the funny
It's
Mickey
not
Mouse
for
you.
ones. I watch the Mickey
No,
Mouse ones where he
yeah,
screams
I
loud,
mean-
and he's like, I don't think it's funny.
I'm a big I do a lot of impersonations, but
Mhm.
for some reason the Mickey Mouse ones and the Elmo one, they just don't do it for me. I don't listen.
Oh.
I'll listen to Goofy sing Evanescence any day, any time of the day, but I don't get them.
Did you say I have 2 minutes? Do you know how much it costs for me to get here in 2 minutes? Do you know how much petrol costs? It's so funny. Oh my god.
No,
It's everything.
We're
I'm
all
sorry,
on different
it's-
sides of TikTok.
it's-
Literally.
My favorite TikTok right now is this guy going, "What the hell is going on in Chicago?" Four people in Among Us costumes broke into a Chicago prison and broke 3 inmates out using the ventilation system.
I don't know, man.
That's the only TikTok I sent to Pizza Rat.
I'm not a big cat person, but I have a friend who sent me just an abysmal amount of cat videos, and now they pop up on my For You page.
That's the worst, is when your friends send you TikToks and it ruins your algorithm.
I wouldn't necessarily ruin, because I have come around to cats recently.
Did you not like cats previously? Oh, rat. Sorry.
No, yeah, exactly. Trauma. No,
So,
but I don't know. We used to have cats, and then we got rid of them, and then pretty much every other cat I've met, I just haven't cared for, and I think I have a slight allergy towards cats. But recently, I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cute little kitty. Okay, I get it. But yeah, I don't know.
When I was little, I had a cat scratch me in the face, and I held a grudge for a long time.
Really, I had a dog attack me when I was 9, and
Same.
it viciously attacked me, and I haven't had any trauma towards dogs.
It wasn't trauma. I have cats now. I have 4 cats in my house. I don't hate cats now, but it's that one cat, and then it was my aunt's cat, and then she got a cat right after named it the same thing, and the cat also hated me.
Wait, why would you name it the same thing?
I don't know because the first
Yeah.
one
Is
died.
your
When I was,
aunt
like-
okay?
Yes, the first one
When I
died.
was 7,
I think Warrior
when I
ran
was
away, and they're like, "Oh, it's dead."
Got him.
when I
I
was
have
7,
I have horse trauma, so
there was
Horse?
this dog. There was this dog that attacked me when I was 7, and it gave me a permanent scar on my left cheek. The one on my face.
Thank you for clarifying.
but yeah, when I was 6, I got bucked off a horse at a petting zoo, like a full-size horse. I'm 6. I'm up in the air, and all of a sudden I'm on the ground, and there's this horse standing on top of me. Terrifying. A couple years back later, I get back on the horse, as they say, at this camp. And the horse rolls over on me and then bites me.
Holy, oh my god.
So, and then I go back to the same camp. We do the horse riding again, and it kicks me. A different
my
horse. So I
God.
just, you know what? Horses and I are not meant to be. They're cool. They're
I-
2,000 fucking pounds for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I-
the idea of a horse biting someone's hilarious to me.
I mean,
I have
Why?
an what is the word? I guess like unreasonable fear of horses, but it's because they're so big.
Because they have weird
Why are they 2,000
faces.
pounds?
did you
I will
guys
say
know-
the horse standing over you before he bit you, that's quite the power move.
Literally. And I was like, damn.
Sigma.
Yeah.
There,
Jesus.
did you guys know? Horse semen is the most expensive liquid in the
Alright.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Alright.
You're 13, please.
Sus,
It goes for
sus.
like $27,000.
Why do
Like,
you know this?
I'm putting you on a horse now. Let him bite you.
send you to a horse to South Sudan.
I'm sending you to a glue farm.
A glue farm.
Wow, is that you got your revenge? Did you wait a few years? You got a little old. That horse got a little older. You're like, I guess it's going to the glue farm, asshole.
That's like a soda.
I wish. I wish. And the
That's like
horse's
Megan.
name was Sugar. It was not sweet.
Megan's out here just watching, just like, yeah, I'm gonna use you in Elmer's next year.
I can't wait to buy you for $2.
What was it? I've heard 2 horses in my life, and the first one, they're like, oh, his name was 48, and I'm like, well, why did they name him that? And they're like, he bucked off 48 people. They're like, have fun, stay calm, and I'm like,
His-
what? And I was like a
His
5th
name's
grader,
about to be 49.
and I'm
Ayo.
and I get
You go to ride a horse. You go to ride horses, and they say this one's named Friday, and you're like, "Oh, I finally get it."
No, but I was so nervous the entire ride. I was like, if I fucking die here, if he bucks me off, I'm throwing hands.
Are they gonna rename him?
No, I think I went back and they're like, yeah, we had to rename him. People wouldn't ride him, so they rename him. I'm like, oh, I wonder
I
why.
fucking wonder.
Yeah. Another person gets bucked off, and I'm like, gotta change the name again.
Oh my! This is the 3rd time this week we've had to change his name.
Now
Honestly,
it's-
just keep the name 48 and just don't tell people the backstory, maybe, and then they'll like,
That'd
keep
be
wanting to write
funny.
it.
I think that would be the joke.
because his owner was 48. That's why.
Oh my god, he bites too many children. God, I hate
That's
it.
wild.
I don't know why. I have like a
Well,
rational
look-
dislike of horses and frogs. while
Yeah.
we're at it.
Irrational. That's
Wow,
what it's
frogs.
Frogs.
I
No, horses are. Yeah, I don't get your frog. Well, okay, I wouldn't.
it's
pick
more a
up a frog, but
phobia. It's a
Yeah.
straight phobia. I won't walk near one. If there was one
I
on
have
the
a
street,
pho-
I'd cross the street if I saw a frog. I hate frogs so much.
What about a cute little frog?
I hate frogs.
Is unappealing.
I would
I've,
if I could replace every frog in the universe in this world, I would in a heartbeat. Like Thanos, I would
What?
snap him out.
Roman's like, if I see a frog, I'm playing Frogger across the street.
Not like this.
I hate frogs.
Frogs are dope.
No,
I think
they're
frogs
not.
are cool.
They're horrifying. I get so freaked out.
Roman sees a frog hopping across the street, and he's like, "This thing's about to lose Frogger."
Like, well, now I gotta cross the street because the frog came in my way.
I will cross street. I will
Yeah.
walk. Do whatever I have to avoid the frogs. I
Okay, wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
How many times do you run into frogs on the street? More than I care to admit.
Usually they're in front of my house, which makes me even more uncomfortable. I went to
They're
They're being
watching.
menacing.
menacing. They're
watching.
mad dogging me. They're threatening me.
A like
Hey.
group of frogs, a group of frogs knock on his door, and they're like, "So I heard you dislike our frog kind."
I'm
Is
like-
Roman here?
I'm like, yeah, I do. Don't forget it.
Liverpool.
I would sooner go through a window if someone was walking at a frog with me. I'll jump through windows. I don't give a shit. I don't like frogs or toads even. Also toads.
I have
Do
a
you
phobia.
remember being like, it's summer, you're at a friend's pool, and there are just frogs everywhere?
No.
I went.
Is-
My dad has a pool, and
No?
there one got caught in like the filtration system, and I almost had a fucking heart attack. I was going to fucking die.
Oh my,
I
that's
bet-
not even like a scarring moment because like I don't like snakes, but that's because when I was young, my cousins pinned me down on the trampoline and then threw a snake on the trampoline.
Jesus
It was like a
Christ.
little, it was like a little garden snake, and I was just afraid little kid. But then I was just like, you know what? Fuck snakes, man. I don't
Yeah.
get the appeal.
I don't
I have
even.
Yeah.
a pho- for no reason.
Irrational.
I have a
Um,
phobia of birds.
Birds are awful. Birds are
Wait,
dicks.
birds are kind of cool though.
Birds aren't real.
No, birds are dicks.
No.
I will
Birds
not
are
take
cute.
criticism. Birds are dicks.
Cute.
Yeah.
I
No, they're
disassigned
not.
them.
Yeah,
I
you're
did-
on it, buddy.
I did
Roman,
this
would you
as-
eat a frog?
No. I once went to
I
a
did-
zoo and I saw this toad and it was massive. This thing was like, what the fuck? It was like the size of a fucking.
Like 3 feet.
It was too big. It was too big,
Roman,
and it was just lying there,
Roman
being a
hated-
little bastard because it knew I hated it.
Roman hated Naruto. Roman hated
My irrational fear is butterflies.
what?
Yeah, I could see that.
So
It's like
when
I
I
don't
was
like insects.
when I was 4, my grandpa told me, "Oh, do you know that?" Because he thought he's such a little bitch. Sometimes I love him so much though. He said, "You know, the reason why butterflies have a needle-like tongue is if there's not enough nectar, that tongue, like a mosquito, will go and drink your blood. That's
Oh,
why they want to take
no.
your sugar."
Oh,
So I was a
no.
4-year-old screaming from butterflies, and
Oh,
I
no.
didn't realize until much older, too much older, that someone was like, "Megan, why are you so scared of butterflies?" And told me like, "You know that's not true." My mind was blown that this man would lie to me.
Did you approach
to
him
my
after that?
face.
You're like, hey, Grandpa,
I did.
anything you want to tell me?
He goes, "Wait, you didn't believe that, did you?" I go, "I lived my life in fear for years. And now I'm permanently traumatized. I don't think they're cute. I don't think they're pretty. I hate them."
I really like to imagine this is like a recent event too. Like you're like, yeah, last week I was really mad at him. I really gave it to him.
I was much older than you'd want me to be.
So let's say, Megan, that you get a match on whatever dating site,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, hey, there's this cool butterfly garden.
No.
Do you want to go? Is
No.
it just an immediate like unmatch? You're just
No,
like, nope,
it's
I ain't got
a,
time for that.
let's do something else. Or first of all, if they surprise me with it, I'm leaving.
Yeah, good thing I drove because I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Yeah, oh, ladies always drive to your dates. Always.
That's awesome.
Period.
I get
Now
it
we
though.
always have an escape route.
I just don't like the like dogs and cats. You can kind of read them pretty well, but like insects, you just don't know what they're doing.
Frogs.
But honestly, they're just living.
They are, but like when flies land on you, it's like, what are you doing? Why? Like, why do you have to land on me?
You're convenient.
I
There's
guess,
so much
but
room. What you choose here.
I'm gonna be
there's so
honest.
much blood.
Something about frogs. What else? Most insects or fish. I don't know. Just I can't get
Yeah,
I
fish
can't
are
get a
gross.
I can't get a read on them. I look at them and they look back at me and I see nothing.
You can't get a read on
Well, it depends
fish.
on the fish. Some fish are smart and will like actually follow you and get attachments to you. And some fish are just dumb.
I will say, I had like the biggest irrational fear of like touching fish.
I still
So
do.
Mm.
when we were, yeah, I do too. When we were younger and we'd go fishing, my grandpa always like he hated it. He hated it, but he'd always have to pull the fish off the hook for us.
Huh.
So after he passed, we had his like wake, and my cousins and I went out fishing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm taking a fish off the hook
Damn.
regardless. And that was like the biggest like panic
shit.
attack. Yeah, it was awful. But I did it, and I did it like 3 times. And my grandma wanted me to speak at his like wake or whatever, and that was like one of the things I brought up. And I was like, you know what, Grandpa, I did this one for you. I took off the fish for me or for you. Oh man, but that was trauma. Oh, I just don't like fish, man. They're just slimy and gross, and especially in like the rivers near me, it's just like they're not ideal. They're not ideal.
Yeah.
What was it? I caught a
Like,
fish.
how do you? Go for it.
I was hanging with friends and they were all fishing and I caught a fish. I was the only one to catch a fish and I felt pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. I was feeling pretty Chad like that day. And I reel it in, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want to touch it. Someone get it for me." I didn't want to touch it. I was like, "Oh, someone get it! It's moving, it's wiggling." And it was like a tiny cat.
It's still alive.
And there's a point where you have it on the hook, and you're like, "Oh, I want to get off the hook, but I don't want to touch it." But like, "Oh, it's I feel bad. I need to get off the hook now."
I was like, "Guys, get it off for me. I don't want to touch it. It's wiggling." It was like a little catfish too, and I was like, "I don't want to touch it, guys. Get it." And so my friend had to walk over get it for me. I'm like, I was like, having to cry. I'm like, wait a minute, I've fallen in this. Like, that fish could have touched me.
You're like, dude, he can kill me at any second. Well, you know, there are fish that will like put their back fins up or like their spine fins up, and they'll prick you, man. That's scary.
Bluegill, that's everywhere here in the Midwest, and you have to like put your hand like stroke it back to the way you hold it so it doesn't poke you.
Me get stung. Oh, it's it. Round 1, bitch.
Catfish.
I'll fight back.
Catfish also do that.
Oh my god, it blows my mind that people catch catfish with their arms. I'm like, are you crazy?
Nope.
Do you see how big they
and
get?
Then dude, they're massive, and they're always big when they catch them with their like hands. When they like stick their whole forearm down its throat and out their gill, I'm like, dude, what? You are on a whole new level.
This is what humanity was meant
I just
to
can't do
evolve into.
fish.
Dude, they'll get these massive ones. They're like, yeah, a couple 100 pounds. I'm like, what do you mean 100 pounds? Or a couple 100 pounds? That's scary.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, that's a big thing that like socially you miss out on being in the Midwest is like in Wisconsin people love to fish, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll stay home and play Dead by Daylight. Thanks.
Being in Indiana, same.
Yep.
Oh,
Midwest gang.
So
Midwest gang.
I'm also in the Midwest, but barely.
Kansas.
I'm a loser.
Kansas, stick it in your mouth.
Hey.
I'm over in Texas, and there's a lake nearby, right? And some people like to go swimming in it, and then I learned there's something called gator guards there. And if you've ever seen a gator guard, it may not click how big they are and how scary they are. And I went to that same zoo, I saw like a gator guard in a tank, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm never swimming in that shit again. Those things are monstrous. I hate.
Most gar are huge.
I hate sea life so much. Except octopus, those are pretty cool.
I love
pretty smart.
all forms of ocean dwelling / freshwater things. I love sharks. I know too much about them. I think deep sea shit is so cool. I know people have a fear of the deep ocean.
Yeah, yep.
I send my friends TikToks of deep sea fish all the time. Going, look at that tiny little Japanese ghost fish, ghost shark, and they're like, "What?" I go, "Well, it doesn't say it here, but I'm pretty sure it identifies as the species as a Japanese albino like ghost shark."
What
it's
the
like,
fuck is
Megan,
that?
why do you know this?
What is
that?
What is this
His name is
monster?
It's so cute. Look it up. Look
That's
it
like
up.
a-
Those are like 2 feet.
That is a demon. The demon monster is what that is.
No, they're like 2 feet big. They're tiny. They eat the bottom things. They're like a stingray, but a shark. They're so cute.
They can stay down there.
Yo, I don't fuck
Have
with
you seen a
stingrays.
Greenland shark?
What?
A Greenland shark are 400 pounds, and they're like 14 feet. They live in the ice on the very, very bottom, and they're completely blind because things eat their eyes. But they just vibrate, and they live to be over 100 years old. Bro.
Oh no!
There are sharks out there that we don't know how old they are because they're so cold and their heart beats so slow that they don't die. They're like lobsters.
It literally looks like a fucking rock in the water.
Yeah.
They're cool. Yeah, I'm looking at one too. Listen, deep sea animals are cool, but like from a distance.
Yeah, they stay in the deep sea. Then they're really cool.
Now.
Really? Would you deep sea dive?
Period.
No.
Easy.
Oh,
Sign me up today.
Way.
I want to swim with sharks, free dive.
There's too much crazy shit in the ocean. There's like what lionfish. There's like the blue ring octopus over in Australia. There's too much shit there.
Yeah, and there's so much shit we don't know.
Well, yeah. Of course there is. But oh my god, it's so interesting. It's so cool.
Me and some friends a few years ago, we took a trip and stayed on an island up in the UP.
And Europe.
No, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we were driving along like Lake Michigan, and people's backyards were just literally water. And I wasn't even driving, but I got such bad anxiety just like it's really cool, but like You don't know. Ah, man, it's just I hate water. I hate.
I think it's the not knowing what's in the water that people are more scared of.
I
Yeah,
think
when
I'd
something
want-
brushes up on my feet when I'm swimming in the river, I'm like, I'm out.
I think-
This was fun.
I think it's almost worse to know it's in the water because then you can see how creepy it is.
Oh no
There's
way.
like the fear of not
Oh,
knowing is like what keeps
knowing.
me lets me get in the water. But if I knew it was there, if I could see how close the fish were to me, I would die in the water immediately.
Listen, you see one picture of an anglerfish, and that's enough for me to stay out of the water.
But the thing is, like, you can't possibly get there. The pressure,
know.
like, you can't get there. So what?
Oh, I know.
Rationally, there's no reason to be
Oh,
scared.
it's not.
Nothing about my phobia is rational. I mean, I'll admit it now, but I mean that is just that's enough for me to be like, no thanks.
I mean, my fear of frogs isn't rational. They're not gonna shoot me. What does it mean? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of them.
I don't
Wait,
think I
well-
have too many like rational fears.
Roman, come on. Haven't you seen Naruto? Those things can do some fucking damage.
Oh fuck! I forgot they had the fireball and oil. Oh shit! Never
What's a
mind.
Naruto? Let's talk about it, because
Naruto.
that's my
Naruto.
favorite Naruto. Yeah, Naruto.
Toad.
We missed out on an opportunity not calling him Naruto. I am so upset that 15 years ago that what didn't happen.
Oh, now I'm mad again.
Damn.
I'm thinking about toads again. I'm angry.
You know what? I don't like Naruto anymore.
Roman like thinks about frogs and he just like clenches his fist and he's like,
I can see it, like the Arthur meme.
The fact that Naruto is older than some of you guys makes me upset.
It's
I-
2000. No,
you can
99.
You can call me out if you want.
I'm just gonna leave it broad because I know there's other people here too. I remember watching it come out weekly, so I'm
Oh
Fine.
yeah, when it was on.
I never.
Not Shonen. It was on Toonami. I remember that.
yep, sure was.
Toonami.
I'm gonna be honest.
It came on before Inuyasha and Bleach.
You know what's
I've
been
weird
watching
is
Bleach.
if you go back and read the manga, you realize that the anime is paced really slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I was rereading some like the later chapters.
they milked it.
Yeah, like there's literally like it's like arcs where it's like several episodes of like one fight, and I'm like the manga's like 3 chapters. I'm like, wow, that was fast.
Hmm
I'm like, wow, what a great rate.
But to be fair, they're only like 30-minute episodes.
But they also
True.
have. I would finish reading it, but there's toads in there, so can't do it. Tapped out there.
Not like this.
I would
Poor Jiraiya.
finish it if I didn't know all the spoilers.
I just think it's a very good anime that you should watch. It's my number one. Not to be a basic shonen bitch,
I'll get
but
to it.
Basic.
It's on my list right now. I'm going through Code Geass.
that's on my list. I need to start that.
It's really
You have-
weird.
Oh my god. Code Geass is the shit.
Everyone tells me that, and I don't get. The thing is, I hate it because like the designs for it are really weird. It's a very early 2000s one, so they'll have like stick bodies and like really tall, and then they'll have like big heads.
Yeah. But the ending's so good.
I can't know.
Don't spoil. I will find you. And
No,
I would tell
will-
your mom on you.
I watched so much Code Geass videos and I didn't get spoiled. And once I got to that ending, oh my god. It's so good. Just get it done so you don't get spoiled.
I haven't.
It sounds good. I'm busy.
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Wait, what are you seeing
Oh,
tomorrow?
Oh, you're gonna. It's good. It's Pog.
Wait, what are you gonna see tomorrow?
I've heard one. Spider-Man.
Oh man, oh man, let me tell you. Kidding.
I've heard one spoiler. All right, I'm gonna drop it. Ready? Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Ruined it.
Wow. Fuck this. I'm out.
That's the reason why I've waited so long to watch it.
Tell me that
Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
fucks Spider-Man. What?
three-way
Jared, what?
Spider-Man on
Which
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is the OT top?
Yeah, who's the top?
Oh, I think it's Tom
Oh,
Holland.
It'd have to be.
100% Toby.
No.
No, it's
Yeah,
Toby.
Toby's got the energy, man.
I love
Absolutely
Tom Holland
Toby.
most. He looks like an
No
actual
way.
child.
Tom
Oh.
Holland is a switch at best.
No, look,
Yeah, Tom
look.
Holland's
I can see
Tom
that.
Holland's bottom in his own real life relationship.
Okay.
Also bottom
Yeah.
in Zendaya though.
I was gonna say I'd definitely bottom for Zendaya.
Period.
What was it? I just like him because he looks
True.
like an actual teen. What was it? Tobey Maguire was like 28 in the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, but he looks nerdy.
So,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He looks like someone's dad.
No, he does
Doesn't-
not.
Yes, he
He
does.
doesn't look the
What?
he doesn't look the age, but he's the best Peter Parker.
Yes.
Spider-Man has.
Facts.
Was it? And then literally,
Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man.
look at
Shut
Flash
up.
Thompson in the movie, the first one. He looks like someone's
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah. Flash Thompson was probably 40 when they recorded
Not
that.
like this, guys.
Flash Thompson was someone's dad there for a fight. And then like the teacher walks up in the scene. I'm like, damn, that teacher looks like an actual high school student. And then he's the teacher.
Like, wait, that should have been Flash. What the?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this about the birds, but on Friday we had this assignment to write a thing for like things we want less of in 2022 and things we want more of. And on the less of, I just put a bunch of types of birds.
Less
So the-
government spies.
Yeah,
Facts. The birds are
teacher-
the bourgeoisie.
the teacher walked over and she's just like, "Hey, why is there just a bunch of birds on there?"
You know why?
That's pretty good.
You're like, you know why?
You don't know why? I can't trust you.
All right. I'm going to do the math real quick.
I just go, "Oh, she's one of them."
What are we doing math
What
for?
are you doing? Math. Ugh.
Hold up. Yeah, math is gross. That's why I'm whipping out the calendar.
Math
Joe-
and calendar? What the?
He was about 26. Wait, he was younger than Toby. Wait a minute.
He was 26, yeah. By the way, did not know that Joe
Manganiello.
Thank you. I did not know he played Flash.
Yeah, and he also plays Slade in the DC universe.
Oh, I don't know anything about DC. This is I don't know anything about it.
It's okay.
Damn, Toby
DC
was 27 when he recorded.
I told you, it looks like someone's dad.
Wait, what's like 27 to someone's dad? I'm 27. I could be someone's dad. Don't do that.
Yeah, you could be. Maybe you will. Maybe you could be.
So I'm just a daddy. I'm not a dad. Don't get that confused, guys.
Father.
Yeah, she is a daddy to all her viewers.
Father
Facts.
Megan.
Yes, I also get called that.
Father Megan. Hey, if it makes you feel better, Kristen Dunst was only 20 when she was Mary Jane.
That makes me feel weird. I don't like it.
Can I keep it real with you guys? I didn't like Kristen Dunst's Mary Jane.
Oh my God, get out!
I didn't like her. I'm keep it
She's
real with you.
gorgeous.
She's okay. She's not my type.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you think, okay then.
Redheads though.
She's
I've
not
seen
a
it.
natural redhead.
She's not a real redhead.
I know, but in the movie,
Father Megan, bless up everyone.
you know who's the best looking character in Spider-Man 1?
Who?
Bonesaw.
I don't know.
question.
I
Next,
was-
I've got you for 3 minutes.
next question.
I was
Oh.
more of an anime person in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, let's see how old Aunt May was.
Not like this.
I don't like that they
Aunt
make-
May was on her deathbed.
They make
Yo,
his,
she's still alive.
they make his aunt and
She's
uncle so old in the
out.
early movies, and I don't know why. They're not his grandparents.
It literally, yeah, grandparent vibes.
75.
Is she alive?
Still, I feel
Why did they make this Spider-Man 3, the like Tom Holland Aunt May, hot? I
Right.
Yeah.
don't. I.
Mommy.
Sorry, mommy. Sorry.
Mommy, sorry. For real.
don't at me. The third Spider-Man has the most attractive cast. Amen.
I can't deny
Amen.
it.
Don't agree, but I don't disagree.
No, I don't disagree. I think he's on something right now.
Zendaya,
Ned.
Tom
Toby.
Holland, Ned.
I don't know. I've got a thing for Emma Stone, so
True.
Oh, that's true. Emma Stone's really pretty in general.
yes, but yes.
Oh, Tom Holland is younger than the other Spider-Man, so they had to make his aunt younger. Even though she's like 50. Yo, she's rocking it though.
Good for her. Good
Oh,
for her. Ironic that the red.
Putting the viewers through a lot of work to have to keep up and look stuff up.
All right.
Should we get on some DBD talk?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
So next killer's been announced, and they got this announced really early. Usually they take it's usually like announced during the PTB or like right before the PTB drops. But this one we got 3 months in advance, which is really weird. We've announced the Ring Girl for Dead by Daylight.
You've seen they've released a lot of people recently.
They have.
The thing is, the thing is they only released 4 killers in a year, because I think the
Yeah.
first one was it Trickster?
Yes. Trickster, and then Pinhead, and then
No, it was what's his face? Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thing is,
Trickster, Nemesis,
There was a big gap between Nemesis or at least it feels like there was, because
and Pinhead.
was it Trickster comes out in March? No, he comes out in March, and then Nemesis was right after in May, and then Pinhead was I think September. Yeah, September.
And then
So-
the artist was released what, November?
November, end
Yeah.
of November. Yeah. So yeah, it's always like
So
a 3
I
month.
started playing right after Nemesis got released.
Ah,
I remember the hype for Nemesis. Everyone was going crazy. Everyone's like, Nemesis is in the game. Everyone wanted, what was her name? The lady from Resident Evil 8, that real tall one.
Lady
Oh,
Dimitrescu.
yeah.
Lady Dimitrescu. Oh my.
Everyone was
okay,
like,
Mommy?
everyone was like,
Mommy?
oh my god, what if she's in the game? And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
no, it's too soon.
no, she was too
and
new.
then the worst part is, like, after the game came out, it kind of got really quiet, and like a month later, everyone was like, who?
First of all, as a Nemesis main, when I play Killer, I love him so much.
He's iconic, and I love him, but I don't like playing as him. You know, I don't like
So
playing against.
funny. It's okay if you don't care about your rank, like, because I don't care about my Killer rank.
Oh
like,
yeah,
fuck
who
that.
cares?
I love it's great. You're just a big fucking hulking thing running,
Thanos.
sprinting literally at these people in this like run, and you know it's terrifying as shit, but it's also
Yeah.
funny as shit. You just hear the music. Oh, it's so good. And
Thanos
you just
looking
monkey
ass.
punch someone. It's great.
Oh yeah, learning that he just decks
Oh.
people in the face and you flip over is kind of the best.
The backflips. Oh, so good.
Or when he throws you over his shoulder.
Just the one arm doesn't do
Yep.
the two motion. Just the
It's like, I don't even care.
hook you up.
You ain't nothing.
So
I've
great.
not played Nemesis. Would you consider yourself a survivor main or a killer main?
Survivor. I play 10% killer, 80. Wow, math. 90% survivor.
10% killer, 80% survivor. What's the last 10%?
Scared and afraid.
Yeah, true.
Spectator.
Oh,
Okay, fair. Totally fair.
not untrue.
Who else do you play as killer? Or is it just Nemesis?
So I was originally a Pyramid Head main.
Fair.
Just I
Any reason?
I like a. No, what?
no,
No,
I'm just asking. No, I'm just asking for a survey.
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
big
Oh,
and
yeah,
scary.
Silent Hill fan, right?
Yeah.
Oh
it's like-
yeah, I played
Good movie.
games.
Good movie.
Oh yeah, movies. Yes, there's movies.
I'm putting you down.
Um,
I'm putting you down on the
I
survey.
like-
That's it.
I like a man with a sword.
What about Oni?
a
He's
big
got a big
sword?
old sword.
A big sword.
Oh, I love the Oni.
That's it. I'm writing everyone up in here.
Regardless,
You're all going.
I
What
only
did
play
I
the
say?
hot killers. So besides Nemesis, Nemesis is my first
Yo,
branch
Nemesis
out.
is kind of thick though.
That
Wait.
face though, the face really doesn't do it for
Yeah.
me.
What?
Got that
Nemesis
Thanos
is the
energy
most-
though.
The
Nemesis is the most attractive killer. I don't know what you guys are talking
he's got the
about.
whole decaying thing going on. That's kind of hot if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina Belcher got that zombie fetish.
No, no. Okay, first of all, what do you guys have? What are your names for the zombies?
I just call
I
him.
was- I thought you were gonna
Wait,
ask
people
a different
name the
question.
zombies?
You don't have names for the zombies?
No.
I thought you were about to. Peter Rat just said zombie fetish, and then she said, "I want to know all your guys's," and I was like, "Nope."
You're 13. I'm not gonna ask you that question.
What's your
Um,
fetish?
Word.
Guys, let's just clear the air.
Listen. We call them Susan and Dale.
Oh my god, I almost
Susan and
Oh,
Dale.
you actually have like names. I
Yeah,
thought you
we're
meant
like-
like what do you refer them as?
No, we call them Susan and Dale. Like I'm like, fuck, Susan is being Juan Maria right now, and I
Really?
can't get across. Yeah, oh yeah.
I
I'm like
mean,
Dale is face camping me right now.
I know.
I
They're
mean-
just zombies to me.
whatever I usually do when I play Nemesis is I just say, "Come here, you little shit." Nice enough.
I know.
We have names for them.
I
It
know.
gets real
Nemesis energy.
personal if I start calling them Susan, and I'm like, "Come here, Susan.
Yeah.
Let me smack you up a little bit."
Yeah, one of them actually has a canonical name. I think it's one of the characters from the games. It's the one with red shirt and jorts.
Susan. Yeah.
Her name is Samantha.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna call her that.
Close.
That's kind of close. Yeah, but she's like a canonical character.
I know she is, but I still refuse.
You're like, hey, yo, that's Susan. She's like, it's not my fucking name. Face cams.
There are so many clips that I could just pull up right now of Susan face camping, or Susan and Dale being Wall Maria from Attack on Titan, just sitting there, their faces blocking my way, going, well, I guess I'll just die.
There have been so many times I've played Nemesis games and I get found because the zombie's walking towards him. Like, oh, please, no.
You're doing a skill check and the zombie comes up and you have to fucking miss it.
Yep. Or when you hop in a locker and the zombie's just staring you dead, you're like, bro, just go somewhere else.
It's like, no, I'm gonna be here.
I'm gonna just chill.
Or when they bug out and it's so funny because they're like stuck on a tree. It's so good. I fucking love this game so much.
You love Dead by Daylight?
Oh,
I
that's
love
a unique.
Dead
That's
by
a very
Daylight.
unique take. I usually hear people going Dead by Daylight, and they stop and they think a little bit, and they go, "I
Yeah,
definitely
that
play
game's
it."
ass.
Well,
Yeah,
if you take it
that's a good
seriously-
game.
If
Whenever
you take
you're-
it seriously, then I think you're playing it wrong.
I think what's
Honestly, the key to like getting people to watch your stream is to not. I get that there are people who are like into it, but I've seen a lot more people who are more refreshed when you're like okay with dying rather than getting like super salty about it.
And that's the thing. It's so like I mean, you guys were in my chat last time when we had a troll. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a
Ah.
fuck. I
No.
don't give a fuck. Like, if you wanted a reaction, you're not gonna get it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
mind. My friends got out. Dope. Like, that's not the main thing, scheme of things. Like, if I wanted to run meta perks and if I actually looked behind me while I played, I would loop you.
Wait,
but
you-
I don't.
you guys don't run meta perks? Oh,
No. Oh, did
I-
you see my Kate build? My
Oh.
Kate build is she's funny.
now I feel particularly sweaty.
Jane's my troll survivor.
What do you run on, Jane?
Quick and quiet.
Head on.
The head on. What's it called? Iron Will and sometimes self caring or whatever it is. Inner strength. That's what it's called.
My Kate build, which I've been playing recently because it's just so fun, is Boil Over, Circle of Healing, Borrowed Time. I forget what my fourth one is, but Boil Over is that bitch. I want to put Power Struggle on too, because I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
You get it, and you're gonna get face camped.
Oh, and that's the best feeling. Or when a killer DCs. Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
that's a power move.
There've been games I've played.
I
Ruin will get
Go
popped
for it.
really early, and then the killer just. I'm like, what's wrong with the killer? He's just staying there, and then they just leave. I'm like, oh,
it's like, oh, the perk that helps me slow down progression. Yeah, you guys got that. Who's your least favorite killer to go against, Megan?
Twins. I will DC every time.
The twins.
Every time.
No.
I will disconnect.
Victor's
I don't care.
great.
No,
I love
I will
kicking
disconnect.
Victor. I love kicking Victor.
No. I have a clip of me trying to kill myself on hook and I Kobe'd. And I kept running to them to kill me and they wouldn't, and it was the worst game of my life. When I literally they tried to give me hatch too. I said, no, you better kill me right now. I am tired of this game. Get me out.
I don't like survivors like you when I play killer. When I'm trying to throw them a bone and they just keep running and trying to do gens, and I'm like, if you have DCs, I'm usually pretty nice about it, and I'm like, okay, like
No.
it's shitty. I'll try to let you go, but I get being
Wait.
frustrated.
I kept trying to kill myself.
Yeah.
all right,
Well, we didn't have any DCs or anything. I hate that killer. I'll do that, and sometimes clown. If I have more than 2 clown games in a night where they're bad, I'll disconnect on the clown.
all right.
So when you I hate the clown. I hate the
But
clown.
he's so sexy.
much.
He's got a big belly.
And the doctor. I can't play the
Sweaty doctors I get all the time.
Oh,
If
my
I get a
God.
sweaty clown with pinky finger, yeah, you're on it, buddy. I'm disconnecting.
Yeah. You're like, this game was over before it started.
All right.
Yeah, I see you're sweaty.
Quick
That
question.
and the freaking Legion. Go for it.
What's more satisfying, making survivors rage quit or killer?
Killer.
Killer?
Killer.
I feel bad when so like being a survivor main, I always feel bad when people DC as survivor.
Yeah,
'Cause-
as a killer, I feel bad. At that point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw this game away because that's shitty.
Yeah, when I'm killer and people DC when I'm playing survivor, then I'm like, you just ruined my game. Because then I feel bad and I feel like letting the people go.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Agreed.
get like completely stomped on as a killer and just get gen rushed and everyone escapes than someone DC.
Do you,
Yeah.
Megan? Do you ever feel weird? Have you ever had someone come to your chat after like a Survivor game and be like, "Wow, you gen rush, but GGs"?
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah, we just had that. Yeah, we just had that. What, yesterday?
Yesterday, someone was like, "Good job gen rushing, but GGs," and I'm like, "What the fuck did you want me to
That's the
do?"
point.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
that's the thing. It's like, if we're gonna have this conversation, I think it's the same way I could be like, wow, way to run NOED, but GG's. Like, NOED is a
Mhm.
perk in the game. We have ways to counter it. If it's a perk, I'm not upset by it. If it's
Yeah.
by the gameplay, I'm upset by it.
If
So, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say if I'm killer and everyone's bringing a brand new part and they just like pop every gen in like 3 seconds, I'll get a little salty. But I mean, when you're just like working on gens and getting them done quick, I just don't. Yeah, it sucks, but
Yeah,
at the same
that's-
time, it's like that's
There's
good
perks for
teamwork.
that. You could
That's
run
like-
perks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like
or
Survivor
just have
saying,
better.
wow, really just gonna hook everyone?
Yeah, yeah,
Really just gonna
pretty
hook
much.
everyone?
Oh,
At the
you're
same
gonna throw me on
time,
a
it's
hook?
like, yeah. Like, as long as you're not tunneling or camping, I don't give a shit. Like, as a survivor main, like, I hear it from both sides, right? I hear that survivors are entitled. I hear, killers talking about they need debuffs for certain things. But at the same time, it's like, you have perks too that you could use
Right.
to make this happen. Like, there are regression perks. If you're afraid of gen rushing, you've got pop, you've got ruin, you've got corrupt
Crowd
intervention. Yeah, so you have options. You have to play to your strengths and what you can do as a killer.
Yeah.
I am an M1 killer. I can't do hatchets. I don't do throwing. I don't do that. I go up behind you. I hit you hard. I hook you, and I move on to the next. There are people who are really good, like M2 Huntresses. Bruh, when they snipe me, I'm not even mad. They're just so fucking good.
Honestly.
But like, you have to play to your strengths, and there are perks for every single type of person, every single type of play.
Yeah, I've definitely got like a lot more chill with the game recently.
Yeah, I still feel like Dead by Daylight's it's like meant for you to play as a survivor.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like it's what your preference is. They all like my friends who are killer mains would say that they like being able to have that moment of, they don't have to worry about being in a swift. They can just get the queue times are much faster most of the time.
Oh yeah.
So you can get a lot more gameplay out of it, a lot more content if you're a content
Yeah.
creator, especially if you're good at it. I'm not. So whenever I play killer, people just like to meme with me. So
I don't know. I think my favorite moments of doing content creation with DVD is like not really even winning and then having someone come in and be rude after it, and I'm like, bro,
Oh my God.
free content.
the way you guys eat people up in chat I was crying.
Dude, so it's like,
Listen.
I
I have a middle school 360 blood in me, so I'm not an instigator, but I will definitely finish the fight.
Oh, I was just
and then
so-
he never joined chat.
Yeah, he never pulled up.
No, but he came into my DMs.
Did he?
Yeah, he.
Oh yeah, but then I said, I didn't respond. I just said, no, I just report you with what you
Yep.
said. Period.
Yeah, he
I
was
don't believe
being
this.
super homophobic in my chat, and he was like, "Hey, tell me what Megan's Discord is. I want to apologize." And then I was like, "No, you lost your
Yeah.
chance." And then he was just like, "Oh, well, blah 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 blah." And I'm like,
Yeah, he
"Fuck
found
you."
it. He went to my Twitch and found it and started putting like hateful stuff in there, and my mods were like,
Yeah.
zap.
Yep,
My
immediately.
God.
Period. Like, there's no room for that. Like I can get being salty, right? And I can get like, what I don't understand is like going into somebody else's chat, like you see that they're streaming, and just like being shitty. Like I've had terrible killers, right? As a survivor main, who have sat there like a Bubba, right? A basement Bubba who just sits there and face camps me. And it happens, right? It happens. I'm like, hey, just get your gens done. Get out. Like, let them waste their time on me. and they just, or people who just, they just play shitty. They tunnel, they do all of like the really shitty things, and like I don't feel the need to go into their chat afterwards and like talk to them. But there'll be times where people feel the need to, if they're like a really shitty killer, come in and tell me like GG easy, and I'm like, well, yeah, it would be if I played like you too, but I don't. So GG's, move on to your next game. Or if I'm a killer, I'm sure that people, you get survivors on the other hand who are like, wow, I can't believe you're NOED. Like, you can counteract NOED, so like I don't get mad about that. Like if it's a perk, like it just, it is what it is. I just don't feel the need to go into somebody's chat and be rude. But like half the time, I've met so many friends who have murdered me in DBD, hung me up to dry, and now we're besties and we play games together.
Yeah,
I've realized.
Honestly, there's a really good community in DBD. There's some bad apples, but
you want to catch someone with the heat on them. Like, I'm in chat and be like, they're bad. Be like, yeah.
And
They'd have nothing to say to it.
I'll always admit it. I'm terrible at video games.
I'm trash.
They can either leave, back down, or keep going. But if you just keep going, like, no one's gonna be like, owned. So the options are like back down. You're bad at the game. Yeah, I am.
And?
Yeah, or hit him with the, teach me to be better then.
Got him.
Because 99% of the time they'll just be like, well, no, you're bad. You suck. You're dumb. And I'm like, okay.
My favorite thing is when they go, well, 1v1 me. I'm like, that's not how the game goes.
Just hit him with, and then you blast him with the 1v1'd your mom last night.
Oh, that's my favorite.
The ultimate, the destruction, owned. They can't shit back after that.
My favorite thing is being like, oh, did you know your mom was kind of gay? Because I banged her last night.
I sent it to these guys on TikTok, but I saw the best comeback for, especially being like a woman playing games, and the guy's like, "You're trash. You're literally 27. Go back in the kitchen and make your kid a sandwich." And she just came back and she's like, "I'm going to fuck your dad and give him a child he actually loves." And the guy it's such a good comeback. I sent it to like all my girlfriends that like play games, and I'm like, you gotta use this. This is like absolutely just like heart crushing to hear.
Being a woman on this app is a different experience in and of itself.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Not just this app, just on the internet.
In general, it's different. So it's a different experience
Just
that we
in
have
life.
to have. Yeah,
Just in life.
yeah.
Why stop it at the internet?
Exactly.
I mean, I feel bad. I work at a retail store, and I feel so bad when I'm talking to like the cashiers, because just old white men have no filters. They know they're on deathbed, and they just don't give a shit what they say. And it's like, sir, there's no room for that.
So I'm a hairdresser, and I work at a barber shop, and so most of my clientele is men, and it's and it'll be these like men who will like not respect me, but still want me to do their hair, and I'm like, bro, what if I know you want that 3? What if I just put a 1.5 on it?
Yeah, what if I just no
Cut
guard?
It's gonna be really ugly.
What if I just no guard reverse mohawk you right now?
Oh my
what
god.
do you do?
This Omega fade.
I get fired. God, not like this. Like just the reverse fade where it gets like the
the George Costanza.
But like not even that. Like it's just like a straight like a from the front 0 all the way down to like a 5.
No fade at all.
No fade.
Honestly, if you go like skin, you don't need a fade, but people who don't do fades, I used to have like shaved side of my head and then long on top. Now I'm just growing everything out, but it used to make me cringe when I'd see like no fades. I'm like, bro, did your mom cut your hair? Cause
yes. Did you only have a 2 guard at home?
Right. It's like, put some effort in it. Take the guard off. Use a comb. Oh, yeah, it's hard to see.
I have to explain to 40-year-old men that they should use more than just shampoo.
What?
Wait, what? You use more than? No, it's great. I had the 3-in-1.
Wait, I just use my body wash.
Yeah, no, I had the 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, conditioner. Is that a problem?
Listen.
I'm literally cringing so hard because that's
Come on.
not a real thing. It's fake.
You wanna cringe even worse?
No, I don't. What are you
One
gonna
of
tell me?
one of my friends at work uses Dawn dish soap as body wash.
Wait.
His skin is.
He says
Okay.
he doesn't use it all the time, but after like a good workout, he's like, well, if it's good enough for ducks, it's good enough for me. And I'm like, bro, they literally have oil covered all over them in the commercials.
You know, guys.
I'm gonna
Roman,
vomit.
I like to talk.
Roman,
off.
only 3-in-1. I have my 8-in-1.
Yeah, I can shave. I can.
Body wash, shake,
it's my toothpaste. I
wet
got it all.
cement,
I like to
hot
top.
sauce.
I like to top it up with my Axe body spray, guys. Just really lock in all the.
Yeah.
You guys at least use different towels for different body parts, or do you guys just one towel everything?
Oh God,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
supposed to do that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Dude, I
Wait, you're
use,
actually supposed to use different towels?
Yes.
Yes.
I use the same
Yes.
towel.
But I dry my hair first and then
I
I do my body.
No.
No.
So,
no,
look,
no,
there's
two
no,
towels.
no.
I use-
Really?
I use the same towel for my body as my hair.
Yeah, same.
Ajax.
Please not like this. Please not like this.
No, yeah. I
I wa-
use.
I wash my towel once a week.
Wait, you're supposed to wash those?
But I'm clean when I get out the shower.
Stop.
I
I will say the different towels for different parts of your hair is news to me.
I use it for
not
different parts of my
not
body.
necessarily hair. Yeah, different parts of the body.
Yeah, sorry, I meant.
So I have
yeah.
my top half towel, so like hair and like top half of my body, and then I have my lower half body.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Roman's washing his armpits with the same thing. On
Dries ass. Dries face.
not like this. That's not how you do it.
Dries ass. Picks up the towel,
Guys,
dries his face.
I don't take showers. I take an Axe body spray, and then I'm good to go.
Guys, I'm
Roman
a gamer.
smells like a middle school locker room wherever he goes.
Does your grandma ever walk in and she's like, damn, it smells like Axe in here?
You're like, yeah, thanks.
That's the aesthetic I'm going for, Grandma. Jesus Christ.
Imagine.
I get mad at Roman for not using good shampoo. Good shampoo's expensive though.
But it's
No.
important.
I got
Yeah,
Axe,
but it goes a
Axe-
long way. It
but I
goes a
got
long
Axe
way.
body spray, guys.
and
What do I
you're a
need that for?
guy. You don't use it that much. Wow, you're spending $18 on a bottle that's gonna last you for 6 months. I spend $20 on a bottle that's gonna last me for 3 weeks.
Damn.
Guys,
She got loud.
really
It's
at the end of
scary.
this is all irrelevant because I'm a gamer, and it's a known fact gamers don't shower.
Roman, y'all know what else is expensive? Taking off a week of work to play Cyberpunk.
Why? I did it one time.
When you're an adult with a job, you can have this conversation.
Oh, look, spicy.
Damn,
I thought
spicy.
facts, Megan, facts. Look, I thought Cyberpunk was gonna be a revolution. I thought I was gonna be playing the greatest game of the decade. I
Feels
thought
bad.
I
Feels
thought I was gonna
bad.
be jamming out with all the cool characters. That I was gonna be, I could like retire and be like, no, I got Cyberpunk in my life. I don't need anything anymore. And then I like a week in, and I was like, hey,
You were
wait, this
disappointed.
disappointed is a very bold word. I had been waiting for months. I upgraded my PC. I donated plasma to afford a new graphics card.
No shot.
Oh.
I literally
Best
gave
you not
blood.
Like this.
I gave blood for this game,
No.
and then it was like a 5 when it came out.
Roman signing the contract to get his kidney removed, and he's like, "For you, Keanu."
I mean, I feel it.
And then it came
Those are the
out, and
vibes.
then it was a
Then Roman,
Yeah.
wait a minute, something isn't right.
it was like a slow
Live
revelation. It was like
having fun.
I didn't know this. It was like a revelation. It was like a horror movie where slowly every day like things got worse and worse, until eventually I had to admit that it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
It's like the Mr. Incredible TikToks where it just
Not like
progressively gets
this.
more scuff.
Not like this.
Yeah, that was me. Like,
Where it's like, oh,
day one,
Good.
just going
It's
through
like,
it.
yeah, day one of Cyberpunk. This is fun. Day 2 of Cyberpunk. Oh, yeah, there's a few bugs.
Guys,
That's
I
not
think-
small. You
I
guys see the
think-
guy who made a big thing on like you know how you can change your size of your genitalia on that game,
yeah.
Yeah,
and he put it all the way down to small, and he's like, that is not small. He's like, that's bigger than mine, and he's like, I'm not. Everyone's like, you have a small dick, and he's like, I'm not small. I'm not small. He's just freaking out in chat, and everyone's like, you got a tiny dick.
I'm only 2 inches soft. That's not small.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was about
Listen,
that.
guys.
Up to him.
Listen.
He did that to himself. I don't feel
Rip,
bad.
rip. I mean, you don't have any control of your dick size, but just don't talk about it then.
So yeah, in short,
Fact.
Cyberpunk was a real big disappointment, and I've never gotten excited about anything ever again.
No, Roman, just
Damn.
play it again. I promise. They patched almost nothing.
Yeah, you're on it.
Oh, it's rough. I'm gonna go lie down after this.
I saw Roman on Cyberpunk a week ago. I saw Roman on Cyberpunk a week ago, and I'm like, man, it's that bad. Maybe I should ask him to play.
I was like walking on someone on someone in a real bad time. And he's just like, "Hey, buddy, how are you doing?"
Roman lays on his bed after he plays Cyberpunk and listens to a sad Bart Simpson edits.
Not like this.
Roman plays Cyberpunk, and then he's like, I'm gonna go listen to some XXX Tentacion.
Hey, that hits.
It's
That
just
hits.
sad rap.
Yeah,
I was
that's all I
Roman,
listen to.
Roman gets off Cyberpunk, and he's like, I put my heart.
Listen.
We play Cyberpunk again just to try and feel something.
You're like, maybe it's better, guys.
yeah, it's like real sad. I'll go back like maybe it's been a year. Come on, guys, it's got to be good. Let's go. One game of the year, and then I play for like 20 minutes. I go, no, it's still bad.
Oh, there's an update. Maybe it'll be good.
Never is. It never is.
It's real sad. I keep coming back every few months. I'm like, maybe. It
No,
got better.
guys, I promise they made it good. They made this dick size spectrum bigger.
Hey, let's go.
Jesus.
Now there's micro penis.
wanna live in a world
R.I.P.
where-
to men out there not being able to just buy yours.
Damn.
R.I.P. to Cyberpunk.
R.I.P. to Cyberpunk.
All right, guys,
R.I.P.
this is my
to the
commitment. I'm
studio
not gonna
that-
play it anymore.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I'm uninstalling. I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Oh yeah, going back to a topic we talked about like an hour ago, the reason Netflix is like losing a lot of money on shows is because it takes them like 10 years to make like the most popular show that gets watched for a month.
I mean, that's kind of the internet, though.
Yeah.
So it's just it changes so fast that any trend, anything is just fleeting and, ephemeral, just like life.
You know what's weird is like, so Squid Game is massive, right? Like now it's kind of worn off, but by the time they actually get around to, like a season 2 or spin-off, they'll never really be able to capture like
Oh,
that
yeah.
lightning
The
again.
hype's gonna... They had to have like recorded season 2 before they released season 1, which of course you don't know it's gonna pop off, so you don't want to put that investment into it. But
Yeah.
I like
I'm
to
not-
imagine that Roman has like a picture of a coffin above his computer, and it says Cyberpunk 2027 or 2077, born September 17th, 2020, and then died September 18th, 2020.
Not like this.
Shit was rough.
He just looks
Oh,
at
yeah.
it, sheds a
Looks
tear when
ever
he
so
loads the
fondly
game.
at it.
Yeah, sheds a tear when he loads up the game.
He had
Roman has a framed picture of Keanu from Cyberpunk.
I mean, who doesn't though?
you had to be there.
I have
Like,
a-
literally Steam crashed when the game was launched. I was literally sitting in my chair. I was so hyped. And the game fucking crashes
go.
Steam. And I was like, bruh, this is it. Gaming is done. Every other game, pack it up. You're done. And then like a week later, I was like,
And then Roman's like creating his character, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be so good." And he starts like the character looks in a mirror, and they're just T-posing inside a black infinite space.
Hey guys, this is my 54th playthrough in Cyberpunk. Maybe this time it'll be good.
Maybe this time the game will finally load.
oh.
You know what? There's a phenomenon that I don't understand, and I don't know if it's because I undiagnosed. I don't think I have ADHD or I'm neurodivergent, but again, undiagnosed. Why do people watch the same thing over or play the
Oh.
same game
Oh.
again
It's a
and
comfort thing.
again and again?
Oh,
It's a
you're,
comfort
you're
thing.
calling me out. You're
So-
calling me
I
out.
can explain it.
I-
It's
I'm
because they're
so
trying to
confused.
they're trying to recapture the light they had when they first played it or watched it.
So the thing
I
is,
don't know.
it's a comfort thing for me because I remember I started a new job and I was really stressed at the time. So I watched Clone High for like 7 times in a row. Or like 8 times in a row. And it's just because like
Okay.
it was like a very comforting thing to me. It was like a comforting blanket.
Roman's watching Clone High, and he's like, "Please, John, calm me down, calm me down."
I think
As
it's
someone-
because you already know what's gonna happen, so there's no stress.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone sent me a TikTok. Actually, Chuck Fopper sent me a TikTok, and it was like about The Office because I've seen The Office more times than I care to admit. And it
Wow.
was like
I like
people
that.
with
And you
people with
spend office stuff. on your-
yeah. I have a lot of Office Funko Pops, and I also have a tattoo.
No shot.
No,
white
yeah.
shoe life.
Yep. But he was like, people with anxiety would like to watch the same thing over and over because it helps with, or like, you know what to expect. And I was like, damn, don't call me out like this.
That's what it
Okay.
I used to watch The Office. Well, okay, so they took Office off Netflix, and I don't care to download
Peacock.
Yeah.
Peacock. So I've switched to Bob's Burgers, and that's what I watch every night.
They take off all of Pete's
New
favorite
episodes?
comfort shows.
What's
and just
that?
like
Do you just like recycle through the seasons?
Oh yeah, 100%. I'll just hit play. I'll just hit play, and then I'll fall asleep, and I'll wake up and just start where it is.
another thing of that is that Moist Critical watched the same lesbian porn for 8 years. straight.
Oh my god.
You are 13. You are
Yeah,
13.
this is a huge dilemma in our group. Is like, oh, Spicy's funny, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can't be saying that.
It's just like I've never like I'll go back and watch things, sure, like like every now and again. Like I played a video game for the first time in like I think it was like 10 years. I was like, oh, I love this game. I remember playing it back when I was 16, and let's just play through it once for nostalgia, not for comfort. Is it a different feeling, or is it nostalgia, or is it something completely different?
The
So,
longer
I think it's.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'll say that I think the longer it is, like, so if it's like a 10-year gap, I think it's like a nostalgia thing. But like for people who watch things like on repeat or play games again and again and again and again, like within succession, I think it's a comfort thing. Just because like you already know what's gonna happen.
I can't. So I'm not that way with games. With music, I'll find a song I like and I'll listen to it until it's dead to me. And then
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
I
that's normal.
find
I
it
do that.
when I find it later, I'm like, I wish, like, there's like a physical body feeling that you get when you listen to a really good song for the first time, and I think it's kind of like the whole like drug addiction thing where you're just like
That's a
trying to
high.
chase that high. Yeah, and it never comes back, and it's so depressing.
Yeah, there's like a lot of songs I like listen to for the first time. I'm like, that's really good, and then I listen to it more and more, and
Yeah.
now when I hear it, I'm like, can I change to something else? Because now it's like on all my playlists, and I have to skip it whenever it comes up.
That's so sad about music because I love music. I literally listen to it. Like if there's any dead time, it's just always music.
I'm a big music person as well, but you have the same songs on the same playlist. You don't have them separated categorically for every mood.
No.
No, I just have
I-
one playlist with all the songs I like.
Yeah, I just have my favorite.
No.
I just have my like.
Oh God.
I just have my Spotify with all my liked songs, and I just go through that and like I'll like put it on random and make it a little different, but it's
No
all
shot.
like in one box.
Yeah, because like I'm like
You guys
laying
don't
down,
just have playlists?
No.
I'm laying down in my bed at 3 a.m. and I'm like looking up at the ceiling, and like a sad song stops playing, and then just like a meme rap song starts playing, like I suck his dick from the back.
They
Stop.
have very specific playlists too. They have like 5, 6, 7 words as the title.
Play this
Playlist.
at 5:30 p.m. Sunday.
No, it's so I have one called Punk Nostalgia because life was easier in 2008.
Is that the whole name of
Vibes.
it?
I have one.
I was
yeah,
born
that's the
in
whole name.
2000.
I have one
Yeah,
called
it's
I
supposed to be
don't do
within
drugs,
this.
but if I did, this is the playlist.
Yeah.
Another one, the music you wish the frat party played in 2015.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Like they're specific moments. Like they are legitimate moments where I feel this feeling, and this is what I have to play. This is the music I want to listen to,
You know
and
what?
it does not coincide with other playlists or music.
Everything has gone downhill after Obama wasn't president anymore.
I mean,
Those are
What
big
year
old
was that? Was it
facts.
2016?
Yeah.
I mean, 2012. Nothing's really hit since 2012
Okay,
when the
but
world ended.
the music
was
in
in preschool.
2015 and 2016 was amazing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I was in preschool.
I- oh.
Wow, guys, I'm not from the. I wish I was born in an early generation. The music back then was just more real.
No,
Yeah,
no.
okay, you're on it, buddy.
I saw this guy, and it was on TikTok, and this black guy was like, "Man, life was so much better in the 1960s." And this guy gloated, and he's like, "I don't think you want to be there, buddy."
Yeah.
I don't either.
I yeah, it's
I don't even want to be in now. There is no
I'm-
great.
Okay, well, too real.
Yeah,
it's
there is no good like time to be alive.
100 BC, where the normal age of dying was 34.
oh hell, you catch me there.
You'll catch me waiting.
I'm already dead then.
It may be pessimistic to say, but when people are like, "Oh, the grass is always greener on the other side," it's like, no, there is
That's
no green
not
grass.
true.
I'm
No,
sorry, there
it's,
there is no green grass.
I think we're technically in the best time to be alive, just in terms of like what we're able to do. Like, is it like
I
the
mean, like progression wise, yeah, but
progression and like
Infection rates have never been higher. Mental illness has never been higher. The economy has never been worse.
Yeah.
The generational like debt has never been higher. For the first time ever, people are not having children because it's not worth it. Like, I don't know where you're
I can
going for.
yeah.
wait, that last one.
Megan,
I can
Megan,
I can
please,
live with that
please.
last one.
But
Same.
but we have TikTok.
We have TikTok.
Sorry, let me get on the clock app that gives you one molecule of serotonin for 6 hours because I'd rather not have a thought.
Yep.
The
see?
hell yeah. No, I
Greatest
mean
time
like
to be alive.
greatest in terms of what we can do, but like, of course it's not good. But if you go back 30, 40 years, it's still not good. I mean, that's never been good.
I mean, we're not
Yeah.
we're not at a huge war where people are being drafted. I mean, that's pretty pog, but
Yeah, we're not in the middle of Vietnam, a war no one wanted to be in.
yeah, no shit.
Pizza Rat, I need to tell you about a little place called South Sudan.
Oh my god.
Not like this. Yet, I mean, facts. And
Yeah.
again, just not, I don't know what kind of podcast this is, but no.
I think it's just general. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what this podcast is anymore.
It started off as Dead by Daylight talk.
And then I
First,
and then I stopped
video
playing for like a
games.
month.
Listen, I played
Fair.
Dead by Daylight when it came out, and then I took like a good 2-year hiatus.
I couldn't. I got to this November. I was so sick of it because I played it so much in 2021, and I was like, I need a break. And that's what I
Yeah,
did.
'cause you played 1,000 games.
I'm
in
still
3 minutes.
obsessed. Like, if you guys said, let's get on, I would get on. I love this
Oh,
game
yeah.
so much.
It's good.
It's good, but like I used to like knock out like 30 games a day, like fucking 9 hours like streams, just do
Yeah.
big ass just streaks.
Yeah.
And now these
Are you
days,
solo playing though?
there was sometimes I'd solo play for like 20 games.
Yeah, I
And
think
that's
that's the biggest issue.
exhausting.
Solo queue. That's a different kind of masochist that I'm not.
Solo
Solo
queuing is-
queuing is fine, but it's a lot easier and more mentally healthy to play with friends because then you don't take it as serious.
I
The world
I think that's why I still like it.
solo queue makes me
Yeah.
so sad. I solo queue sometimes and I'm like,
Because you can tell when you're a solo queue and you're just playing with 3 friends. Because whenever one of them gets on a hook, they immediately get off. But whenever you're on a hook, you just sit there, gets to second level, and then we finally get saved.
wait,
I do that with my friends. I'll be sitting there. I'll be like, guys, want a second state? Guys, hello? And
No,
they'll
wait
be
a
like, oh shit, Megan, you're dead. I'm like, yeah, second state for a sec.
yeah, it sounds like
Oh, is that
someone
kinda
I know.
when you're on the hook and then
Someone
someone comes up and just teabags you and then leaves you on hook for a little bit.
I'm letting him marinade.
Oh my god. One of the funniest and one of my first Dead by Daylight moment clips is I had a Quentin. I'm sitting on hook, my first hook. He comes to my hook, teabags me, and then works on a gen in
Stop.
front of me.
Damn.
And then my friend had to leave their gen across map to come get me. And we let him die on first hook.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but your actions have consequences.
Was it
Oh, I said I'm gonna throw this game. I want this Quentin dead.
I've had games where
Got
my teammates, someone in this call was like, I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh,
on hook,
no.
and then they went, is that a snowman? Gets in that, and starts walking at me slowly.
No,
And then
Oh,
I,
couldn't be me.
Not
it
like
couldn't be
the-
you, couldn't be you.
Couldn't be me.
It's not, I didn't say it was you.
I know, but
Pizza.
I feel like you're just hinting at it.
No.
Pizza Rat, which
So,
one
so
of
the key question is when are we playing?
I bet. You know what?
But
Never.
Tell me when.
Wait, what am I doing?
I
today?
have-
nothing. I'm not doing shit
I have
today.
a dollar for a mouse with me, and that's the best I can do right now.
I'm off tomorrow, so
hey, let's go.
Today then.
Or
Or
yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm down for
I'm good with
tomorrow
either.
Period.
after 5
Here-
p.m.
hey, I'm ready.
All right. Whenever.
She's ready. Name a time. Name
Name
a
a time.
day.
Name a place. I'll play today.
Let's go.
Roman's like, hey, I
I
gotta
need-
know, are you
I need
willing
games.
to play 1,000 games?
I'm at 30. I'm at 37.
Yeah, that's rough. That is so rough.
How many hours do you guys have in Dead by Daylight?
1,100.
No
6,000.
shot.
Wait.
6,000.
Let me
No, you
check.
don't.
No, he fucking
You're
doesn't.
not old enough to have 6,000. Shut up.
There's 8,000 hours in a year.
You just
don't
leave it
know
on
that
the
much,
entire
Lee.
time. No,
Doesn't turn it off.
he calls and goes, yeah, I clocked out of school today. Dead by Daylight time.
I have 494 hours.
I have.
I have 6,000
Hold on.
standing strong.
Let's see if I load it up.
I
right
see. I'm
now.
gonna check and
I'm
see.
checking
how many
right
hours
now.
you
No,
I've got
you don't need to do that.
520, and I downloaded it
Damn.
in May.
Jesus.
Damn.
I'm fine. Don't ask questions.
6,000
Megan,
hours.
do you need to talk off or off podcast? Do you need to talk?
No, it's fine. It's
She's
fine.
like, it's not a problem. It's not a
It's
problem.
healthy. It's healthy.
As long as I'm undiagnosed, I'm mentally healthy.
There we go.
Spicy.
That's my motto.
Spicy, how do you
See,
have,
the papers don't say I am. I'm fine.
Spicy, how do you have 62
Papers-
hours on Dead by Daylight and then 75 hours on Among Us?
No, right when you see my Among Us. No, I'm too many hours on
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us is
How
on
many?
my-
How many? How many?
I've got
Among-
132.
I only have
Among-
15 hours on Among Us.
Among Us is not my most played game, I promise.
Oh, mine's 32. That's not bad.
So to
Listen.
be fair, this was my first game I played with my friends. My first Steam game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a game I've been wanting to play with you guys.
Hmm.
If you say whatever that
Satisfaction.
animal game is,
Animal Jam?
No. Oh,
No.
God. Was it Super Auto Pets?
yeah, Super Auto
Oh
Pets.
no, it's not Super Auto Pets. It's a pretty fun game. It's called Satisfactory.
Do not engage, Pizza Rat. Do not engage.
I have
Yeah,
I have
it's
1,400 hours on Counter Strike.
Jesus.
Oh, Pizza Rat,
Um,
how are you not racist?
Right?
What?
Did you guys know Osama bin Laden was a big Counter Strike fan?
I don't know if you're kidding or
IRL.
not.
IRL. I mean,
Imagine.
I don't think it came out. When
No,
did Counter Strike come out?
No, it did. Counter Strike has always had a version
No.
for a while.
Yeah,
Counter
but
Strike, maybe
I'm
not,
talking about Global Offense.
maybe not like CS:GO, but like Counter Strike. He might have been alive when CS:GO came out, but Counter Strike in general.
Counter
True.
Strike.
Osama?
No, I know.
No, he was
I
alive.
know
Osama-
Source came out.
It was 2012. No, wait.
You
20
guys
12.
remember
2012 was a time. I don't remember that year.
I remember.
You guys
it.
pretty
remember Coney 2012 when he
Vaguely.
was already dead?
I was in 8th grade.
I
No,
hate it here.
I was a child when 2012 was around. I was.
I was
Stop
a-
it.
I was a
Stop it.
freshman.
I was in
Roman,
8th grader.
you were
Yeah, you would have been. Oh my god.
I was a
Roman.
senior.
Roman.
Damn.
You were a child. I was in preschool.
Oh, here we go. I'm young. I'm a
Uh,
child.
Well, I still have life ahead of me. I haven't hit.
Dreams.
I haven't hit.
Bills.
I haven't hit post high school depression.
What do you
Oh,
I
post?
don't have
spicy.
taxes to pay.
Wait, post high
I
school
literally
depression?
can't work.
No, listen. There's high school depression, and then there's post high school depression when you realize that you're not around your friends every minute of the day.
I had that. I had it hit really hard. I think during like my senior
Spicy.
year.
Enjoy high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, my older brother said this to me, and he's like, "Man, I wish I was smart instead of being really fucking cool in high school."
Oh, I was just dumb and not cool at all, so I really got the short end of both sticks.
I was really. No, I was gonna say I was cool, but I was like, was I? Yeah, I was cool.
People knew me, but nobody asked me to hang out. Like everyone
Nah.
knew me and everyone was cool with me, but nobody asked me to hang out.
My older brother was one of the popular kids.
And then you followed in his footsteps because everyone at or
No.
no, all the girls in Spicy's
Maybe don't say
middle
that.
school know
Okay, wait.
who
Chill.
Pizza Rat Gaming is.
You guys know how
Pretty-
cool I was?
How cool.
Very.
You-
Yeah. So
You're in sports. That's pretty cool.
Well, okay, so I stopped playing sports around high school. Well, okay, so long story short, I in high school started on the bowling team.
Do you have a bowling team?
Nice.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
That's
Bowling's lit.
that's where the hot girls play.
For real.
Anyway, I played soccer for 1 year because my friends peer pressured me into it, and they said,
Love it.
so we were at a car wash fundraiser because I went to a private school where we didn't have money because they don't care about.
So what you're saying, private school car wash, you didn't make much money.
No. So my coach threw a ball at my head and I caught it.
Nice.
And they said, hey, instead of running, do you want to be a goalie? I was like,
Oh,
why would you ask me that? They go, because if I were to throw this ball at one of the other girls, they'd simply turn away from it. You caught it.
That sounds like a super.
said-
That sounds like a
That's like
superhero
dodgeball
origin
vibes.
story.
Yeah.
Right?
You catch the ball.
I'm sorry.
You can catch a ball, you can
You can
block
be
a goal.
goalie.
Before you said goalie, I thought you were talking about the bowling team, and I'm like,
Oh,
your
so,
coach just threw a
Damn.
bowling ball at you.
so
I'd be more impressed that you caught it.
bowling, I got picked out of the crowd because I was in the school and they needed a person to fill and they had a jersey and I called my dad and he came down to the alley, signed
Oh
a
my
paper saying I
God.
could be on the team and I bowled
The rest is
and
history.
period. Well, and then I went to college for it.
Oh,
Nice.
did you win?
Wow.
Did you get a scholarship?
Yeah,
What?
Let's go.
Yo,
Yo, bowling's awesome.
bowling's big pug.
I
So
can't.
you're a professional bowler?
No, the most I ever was semi, and I wasn't even that good. So don't.
Wait,
Hey, that's not bad though.
Megan, when are we getting a bowling stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on it, buddy. The same
No.
time that
Are you gonna do a
Can we
training?
get that trending on Twitter?
Can we get a
Daddy
training?
Megan bowling stream?
Can we get a training arc of you, like becoming the best bowler, like an anime?
God.
When-
I'll have
fund
to
it.
find a
I'll
picture of
fund
me
it.
bowling because I think it's in my Discord. I have a picture of me in high school bowling. I've got
Oh,
like
yeah.
a red lip on in my fucking school uniform and my khakis,
Hey, let's go. Khakis.
my ombre, my home ombre.
They really did you dirty with the khakis, though.
Megan's
I
gonna
loved wearing a uniform every day.
be that anime sensei where they're like, they have a student, but they never made it famous. But like, she was like the best bowler in the world that just never made it.
Thank you for summing up Bleach. I'm gonna
Oof.
cry now.
Oh, that's Bleach. I'm watching it now.
Watching that.
Honestly,
Wait,
watch it because it's good.
I'm
bowl-
9
bowling and
episodes.
bleach.
It's not bowling. and
Wait a
Bleach.
minute, you're telling me. I thought this was about swords and stuff. They just bowl.
Oh,
Sheesh.
Honestly, with the different kinds of sports anime that are coming out, I'm surprised we don't have a bowling one. We have Skate the Infinity that came out. There's one with what is it now? There's
I
a
mean, I don't-
basketball one. Obviously, there's Haikyuu. Like, where's the bowling anime? Where are the hot boys bowling and crying because of the team and friendship?
you gotta make
Haikyuu,
it.
volleyball anime.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I don't know how big bowling is in Japan.
We gotta make it. We gotta make it popular.
I'm pretty sure that it's still popular around the world. There's Japanese bowlers.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, isn't it
Let's see.
an Olympic sport?
Yeah, well, I mean, the most popular one, Jason Belmonte, is from Australia.
Down under.
Yeah,
I wonder how it really messes up there because of the gravity. It doesn't just like fall down, or do they have to play like
Oh
up
my god.
It's like on a wall.
to the
You know,
second?
Spicy-
Spicy, you're my 13th reason.
Oh, because he's
Yeah,
13. I
he's
get
done
it.
that a lot. He gets that a lot.
Oh, it's because he's 13. I get that. I get the joke.
Thank you. I'm funny.
Spicy, I think the bowling ball weighs enough to the point where it doesn't go up.
No, because they're upside down. Because they're upside, on the other side.
Yeah. I got his joke
I hate it here.
Then why
too.
didn't you laugh?
Should we
because it
leave?
wasn't funny.
Should we leave?
Yeah, let's go start standing by the fire
I'm
podcast.
suing.
Okay.
You know what? I'm keeping the logo.
Roman, you don't have any copyrights for it yet. They can make it.
Pizza, spicy,
Listen.
spicy. But I have the YouTube login.
Period.
Oh damn.
owned.
About to change the Twitter password though.
No
Well, I was
shit.
Houseplenty. I was Houseplenty. Why was Houseplenty posting art in the Minecraft channel?
I don't know.
Got to get it out there somehow.
Why don't you ask me?
Yeah. And why now?
Who's the Minecraft connoisseur?
I think it's
Spicy.
spicy
Mm.
because he's a child.
Minecraft lit though. I got a Minecraft realm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
pay for Minecraft.
I also have it.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
go.
But
If you ever see me on it, I need you guys to ask me if I'm okay.
No,
House-
unfortunately not.
she's sitting in there listening to Bart Simpson building a Minecraft dirt house, and she's like, serotonin.
No, I'm listening to just like sad indie girls being like, yeah.
That's fair.
Man, wasn't 2014 a wild year? Good time to be alive.
Bruh.
I can't remember 2014. I was in
Junior year.
Freshman year of high
First-
school.
College. I was in
First-
college.
first grade, second grade.
Damn.
No, it's
Spicy.
just first grade.
You were in
It was
third
first
grade when
grade.
I graduated high school.
I was third grade 2017, 2018.
Wait, what year? 2017.
Oh.
What were you?
What?
What were you in 2017?
2017, second grade and
oh
third
my god.
grade.
That
Wait,
was-
you graduated in 2017?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pete's right, you're a year older than him.
Yeah, but I graduated in 2015.
It's because of the time he was born. Then wait. Yeah. Because I was really close to being a class of 2016, but I was like a month
you-
off.
You have a summer birthday?
I have a September birthday. My cutoff was
Oh,
August.
what?
I also have a
Oh.
September birthday.
You're also a
remember?
Virgo? Or are you
Yeah.
a Libra?
Sorry, we're the cool
I'm
kids
Virgo.
club here. We're all actually. I don't know how many Virgos in this chat.
Don't
Yeah.
don't make me read you to filth because you're a Virgo. You don't want that.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
sorry.
this one
I'm
tick.
sorry, we're better than everyone.
You're
I saw
not.
I don't choose. To
I
be
saw
this
this
way.
one TikTok where this girl was like, where I put signs, female Virgos, a nice bedroom, and then it was like a jail cell for male Virgos.
Facts. Oh my god. Period. Oh,
And I'm just like sitting there on my phone, and I'm just like, oh,
Listen. female Virgos are lit. Oh my god, immaculate queens. My father is a male Virgo, and I love
Hell
him to death.
yeah.
But Jesus
My father.
Christ, are you
Let's-
guys not annoying as
Let's
shit?
go.
Got him. I don't even know what my
her
parents'
dad?
signs are.
Question mark. Yeah.
No.
And then it was like male Capricorns, like out in the woods, female Capricorns,
Damn,
like
yeah, I can feel it.
in like a huge bedroom with like a nice bed.
I'm an Aquarius. I do Aquarius things.
Okay, first of all, I love Aquarii. They're fantastic. They're phenomenal. You're
Aquarii.
mysterious.
Oh my god.
CG, you hear that? You're
But
incredible.
you really need to work on your emotional availability and being vulnerable and asking for help.
What about the Capricorn males?
I need you guys to learn your lesson the first time around.
I don't want any
Damn,
candy corn.
feels bad. I'm a Capri Sun. Those sound
Oh.
awful.
Yeah, I'm a library, so
I'm a
Let's
virgin.
go.
you're a virgin. Yeah, I know.
I
Are you 13? Ah! I can't be caught like this.
Exposed.
I
How,
hope it's not false.
how about you have a
That's-
seat? My friend Chris here. I'll have a word with you.
Yeah,
That's-
Chris Hansen. Here's my address. Just
That's-
come
Yeah,
over.
You can finish that slice, but let's have a talk.
I'm pretty sure I heard James Charles do that exact same scream you just did. Not
Oof.
because of the pedophilia, but because it just sounded the same.
Like that's the worst roast of them all.
Being James Corden. No wait, who?
James Corden.
Oh, James
James
Corden.
Gordon.
James Corden. Fuck.
Dude, I loved when he was in the Emoji Movie. It's so funny.
I dragged my friends to go see
I-
that in theaters.
Oh my
I
god.
did not see it.
We should
I
watch
haven't
it.
either.
We all sit down and watch it, guys.
Wait,
No,
watch stream?
Dude,
I will
watch
not
party?
be doing that.
Dude,
but
they do-
I love that you do that.
Dude, they do the silly
After
After I
Dance.
watched
dance.
the Emoji Movie, I felt empty.
I
Yeah,
I felt
I
great.
Sounds
always
like it's
feel
the vibe.
empty.
They did a silly dance.
same.
At the end, they ended it with the dance party, and I just didn't feel any emotions. I was just watching as humanoid emojis were dancing on the movie screen as I was sitting there in pain.
Vibes.
Maybe he does know what it's like to be an adult.
Spicy's very mature for his age.
That's what my mommy tells me.
Okay, maybe not.
Damn.
I didn't like that you just said that.
Why did you have to say mommy? Adulthood is agony, true.
Facts.
No, guys, being an adult is cool because guys don't have to follow the rules, right? Right?
Um,
You're in jail.
I don't want to tell
I
them.
mean, you don't have to follow the rules if you don't get caught.
I mean,
Okay, that's facts. Typical facts.
as an adult, if you have a job, you can go buy cake and smash it.
Yeah, you
True.
don't have to follow the
Facts.
rules. You don't get
As-
caught, or if you're a famous person.
Okay,
As
I
an
mean,
like,
adult-
last night for dinner I had cookie dough.
oh, see,
Fine.
O.J. Simpson.
like an adult.
If when you're an adult, you can buy copious amounts of Pokemon cards, and everybody will judge you for it, but you can still do it because you have the money for it.
If you have the money
That's
for
true.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
I
like,
don't. But I still do.
Imagine like having adult money is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because am I gonna spend it on the things that I wanted to when I was a child because I didn't get them?
Yes.
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 I mean, that's what I'm
In a
doing.
heartbeat.
Is it because of trauma?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
never tell.
In a heartbeat. Yes.
I won't tell if you don't.
I know something you don't. Please tell me you guys know that TikTok sound.
Yes, I know the sound.
Sure.
No, Toe not like this.
All right.
That's your nickname for him, Toe.
Roman, remember when I said I had like 24 Pokemon packs and I opened a bunch last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 41 now.
We're,
Oh yeah, I was the first.
that's a
like on his
bigger
TikTok.
number.
Yeah, I bought a lot today.
Wait, Pete's right. Who was
Okay.
recording the TikTok that came out today?
My sister.
Damn it!
Why?
I thought it was a girl.
Haha,
It is.
bold of you to assume that I talk to women.
His
Didn't-
sister, not a girl.
Didn't you just say it was your sister?
Damn, I'm telling.
Women outside of my family.
I'm telling you, sister. I can't believe this.
Actually, they just don't talk back.
You gotta hit him with every opening line. Has to be.
We need to have a conversation outside of podcast.
Pizza.
That was
Pizza. Every opening
Outside
line.
Women 101.
Pizza.
It
That's a
took
very-
a couple seconds for me to realize what he said.
that was a very uncomfortable pause.
Pizza.
I was after I realized, I was like, damn, that one didn't hit, I guess, and then everybody just started screaming.
Pizza. Open every line with, "Yeah, I'm a Twitch streamer. Come check it out."
Dude, I do, and it doesn't work.
Okay, Pizza. That
Open-
was a test. Don't do that.
Open every line with,
I need.
I'm an alpha.
Just telling me like The Office and Pokemon cards, and they'll just run away from you. Jared, I do that.
If you tell them
I
you're
show 'em-
Sigma, they'll immediately run 20 feet away from you.
Listen, when I'm having a nice conversation and they look down at my arm and they just walk away, I know it's because of the Dwight tattoo.
They're
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
Listen, I don't have a problem, okay? I
Listen,
want to talk
To
about
be
it.
fair, I have a Naruto tattoo, right? And I'll get the is that an astronaut? And I
Uh-huh.
just have to walk away.
Yeah.
That's not in the ocean.
I have a Lil Peep tattoo. He had a tattoo across his stomach that said love and it had a frowny face in the O.
Uh-huh.
And there's this older lady that was at work and she's like, I love your love tattoo. And I'm like, thanks. And she walked away and I was like, I turned to my coworker and I'm like, yeah, she didn't see the frowny face in the O. Got him.
She doesn't know.
Haha, you don't realize what's going on.
You're not part of the joke.
Get out of here, grandma.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Is this the one that bullies you too?
Wait, Petra,
You get bullied by a grandma?
Yes.
Petra,
Yeah,
what if she's just a little Peep fan? You don't know.
true. She might be.
Do we need to have a conversation?
Yes.
If you look at my playlist, maybe.
I saw this TikTok
Why
girl.
haven't you sent me your playlist?
Because
Listen,
it's
I'm
depressing.
a Libra. I love judging people and telling them things about themselves. It's like
That's fair.
oh, it's amazing.
Do you want to hear my Spotify top 5 list?
Yes.
Let me find it.
Oh, I was in the top 1% of my artist.
I love that for you.
Who was your artist?
I'm not gonna say.
Who was it?
Top 5. Starting from, well, I'll go from 5 to 1.
Okay.
So The Killers, Lil Peep,
Okay.
Joji,
Okay.
Mac Miller,
Oh.
and at number 1, Suicide Boys.
Wait,
How
you
was?
listen?
Were you okay?
I like
No.
Joji.
No,
Pretty
No.
cool.
no.
Yeah, I can tell.
I had
So
Wait.
how was your summer?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It
That's
was
all I need to
warm.
know.
It was
What?
warm.
In summer.
Tell her I'm a guy Cancer.
Ew. Who's a guy
no.
Cancer?
Oh no!
Jared, no, Jared.
Wait,
no.
what?
Listen,
It's
I've met-
fine.
I've met-
You're fine. Just
Coughs.
I need you to find a Taurus.
There you go.
Like the
There you go,
Pokemon?
Jared.
met one guy. I've met one guy. I
Oh
know-
God.
Oh, I have plenty of those.
I
Not like this.
Fine.
the only guy Cancer I've met. I know nothing about zodiac signs, but he was an asshole.
Wait, DSG's a Cancer.
Oh, Jared. Wait, Jared's the one who saves us all the time, though.
Yeah, Jared's
Oh, yeah, but
literally
the
like
So
or a savior.
Oh wait,
Jared's my
was
Jared's my
fine.
DVD savior.
so
wait,
okay.
wait,
Okay.
Jared.
So with Cancers, right? They get you know, they get kind of a bad rep. I don't jive with Cancers because I'm a Libra and y'all have too many emotions that you guys want to convey and I don't have any. And y'all just be having meltdowns.
How are Cancers bad? There you go. Why should he find a Taurus?
So a Taurus is really going to ground you, right? A Taurus is very relaxed when you're very uptight sometimes. Cancers, I feel, have a lot of feelings. They're not necessarily, I wouldn't say emotional, but they have a lot of feelings. That could be happiness, that could be, you know, excitement. It's a lot all at once. Okay. And Cancers, I think, would love a Taurus because they'll ground them. Tauruses are lazy. And so they'll just kind of go along with what you want to do. They're homebodies. Cancers love being at home. They love being at home. But yeah.
He said he was a day from being a Cancer, or I was a day from being a Cancer. Does
Well,
that
it
change
depends.
anything?
I mean, it's so hard when you are a cusp baby because you kind of get the best of both worlds and the worst of both worlds.
Damn, you hear that, Jared? There's still hope.
Let's still help you. You still do it, Jared. We believe in you.
Are you a Leo cusp? Bestie,
Oh, Lord.
Jared, please.
Name this the Zodiac podcast.
I mean,
Listen,
kind of.
I love roasting people for their signs / my sign.
I love roasting people for the day they were born. Sheesh.
Well, I mean, if you guys knew your guys' moon and rising, we could have a real conversation.
I don't know
Or
what
your
any of that
Venus.
means.
I would
If
love
you were
to know
born
your
before,
Venus.
if you were born in October to November, don't speak to me.
My birthday is the 21st of July.
Julie?
Julie.
Ayo?
Julia?
Okay.
Jared, my mom's birthday is the 24th.
Wild.
Let's go. Yeah. It's complicated. You probably are not having a good time with the fire and water signs all up in you.
Dude, you hear that?
Probably a little confusing.
That's some Avatar shit.
Yo, the Avatar.
Yo,
Hey,
fire,
y'all.
water, earth, wind. What?
Do you remember?
James Cameron?
All
I'm
right.
not.
I love James Cameron.
Jared, look here's my advice. You just gotta vibe. Listen to a bunch of remixes of the puffer fish all sound. Just vibe.
Oh,
Do your
oh.
own thing and vibe to that. You'll be okay.
I really enjoy Virgos.
Makes sense too. They're also an earth sign.
Thanks,
Wait, who enjoys Virgos?
Thanks Jared.
Sure.
Virgos, they probably ground you as well, but they're probably a little bit more strict and scheduley.
Thanks Jared. I appreciate me too.
Leo, Scorpios, Taurus, and Virgos. Listen, y'all are gonna hear this. People hate Scorpios. I love Scorpios because they're a little toxic.
I have
In
friends
a
with
fun way.
Scorpio.
In a
Oh,
fun
that's why
way.
they're called Scorpios, because they're
Like
toxic.
they'll
Like,
cheat.
Scorpions.
Yeah. Like they'll cheat on you, but they'll apologize about it.
No, they won't.
I have a friend who's a Scorpion. They're
I know
pretty
nothing about it.
chaotic.
They'll cheat on you, and
Tell me it's
Is
not
that-
fun.
Is that Monica?
No,
Ah.
I don't wait. Fuck,
Scorp-
she's the November one.
Scorpios will
No, wait.
cheat on you and be like, yeah, I did it, and I do it again.
Listen, I know the only reason I know I'm a Capri Sun is because Snapchat told me.
Are
Same.
you?
I know it because I
I
showed.
put my-
Sunrising, noon, and
I put in my
Midhaven,
birthday.
respectively.
Not like this.
I
I
only
put
know
my
this-
birthday.
I know my
See,
birthday.
Prodigy's quite the Sigma, so.
I saw that I was a Virgo, and I immediately thought, a virgin?
Got him.
How
Oh.
do they know?
How the fuck does the sun know that I'm a fucking virgin?
The sun
Damn.
passes.
God damn
Got
it.
the sun calling you out.
Sun has by loser.
Uh,
Go get some bitches, loser.
change your fucking sign.
The sun's like,
Yeah, true.
virgin.
Just change your sign. Just be born a different day.
Period. Easy.
Just go back in.
Change the space-time continuum so that you can be born in August.
Honestly, why don't you?
Ew, imagine being a Leo. Disgusting.
Hey, wait.
Wait,
Virgo
is my
can
brother
also
a
be
Leo?
August.
I don't know when's his birthday.
August 12th.
Leo.
Yes, he's a Leo.
Got him.
Listen,
Roman's almost a Libra.
Yeah, I'm on the last. I'm like one of the last days of being a Virgo.
2 days. Last 2 days.
so you're also
Who-
like a cusp baby.
Who are Capricorns compatible with? Nobody.
No, that's not true.
Pete's Rat's like, no. Don't even tell me.
Honestly,
I've done my research.
I fucking know.
honestly, I think Capricorns would do well with a Gemini because they're really lighthearted, and Capricorns could be a little bit too much.
Wait a minute.
Into themselves and into just like their work and get really like passionate and drawn into things and don't have a sense of when to stop.
Pizza.
So I think a Gemini would be really good at that.
no,
Bringing them out, being playful and fun, and keeping them on their toes.
Pizza.
Hey Megan, what's your favorite good quality about, let's say, Virgos?
Virgos are really great at
Being funny.
no.
Oh.
What?
Virgos are they're really great at keeping a schedule. They're really great at staying on top of things. They can multitask really well. They have a
Now,
very
let's say-
pragmatic and realistic sense of the world.
I knew
Okay,
those
Now
words.
let's say,
I knew those
Wait,
words. man.
Spicy, can you pat your head and rub your belly at the same time?
yeah, I can do that, but what about I'm not that good at scheduling. I can't follow schedules that well.
He is a
I have a lot of
child.
procrastination
That could also
issues.
be ADHD, buddy.
Hey, let's go.
All right, now
Go-
let's say I'm
Go talk to your
I'm not
doctor.
good at multitasking either, and let's say I'm not that good at realistically thinking.
Let's just say I debunk the entire.
Sure.
Now let's say every single good thing you just said about my sign isn't true about me.
It's supposed to be though.
At the same time,
Looks like you were born a little too early, Spicy.
Spicy, I think you're in
yes,
denial.
baby.
Looks like I
think-
need to go. Looks like I need to go back in.
I also think you're 13 and you don't know yourself yet. So I think you should grow up 10 years and then we'll have a conversation.
I thought you're just gonna. I thought you're just gonna say you need to grow up.
No, I think you just need to know yourself a little
spicy.
better. You're not going to fit into a mold at childhood. You're still a child. You have so much energy. You have all these things that you don't have to worry about. Just
You're
wait till
not
you're older.
You're not seasoned yet, Spicy.
You
Keep
have,
going.
you have skins in Valorant. You're living the life right now. Chill.
Period. Imagine being able to afford skins.
God, Valorant skins are expensive.
All right, guys.
It's $35 for a knife.
Shh.
I don't know if you want to keep going or what, but I have to get going.
No, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the conversations.
That's gonna-
Plug yourself.
Oh yeah.
Where can people find you?
I am on almost all social media at daddy_Megan or daddy_Megan TTV. I stream often, but not as often as I'd like. So just come by and come say hi. Yeah,
Guys-
thank you guys so much.
Any big
Megan
projects?
is 22 followers away from 800.
Okay, don't
Oh
do
my
that.
god.
Don't do that.
Any
Let's-
big
let's-
projects you want to plug that you're planning to do in the future?
Come by for Women Wednesday. It's always a really great time. It shows off the girls, gays, and theys of the community. Doing really cool shit. We mostly have friends and other members that we find on Women Wednesday doing some really cool shit. It's probably the biggest thing that I do for my channel that I really am super passionate about. That's whenever we do, our big charities and stuff. So I would love to have you guys there, be part of it, and see the support. But yeah, well, more things to come throughout the year.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You can also find her at 322 Boulevard in Idaho.
What?
Hey, I'm
he
not the
said.
docs.
I just dropped a link in chat if you guys want to go over to the Twitch
Aw,
TV
thank you.
daddy_Megan.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me. I've had such a good time tonight.
Thank you for being on. It was great.
Of course. And
I think
again,
this was the most on top subject filled podcast that we've had.
anytime.
Oh, I hope your dad's so proud of us.
Oh, I'm very proud of you guys. You're doing great.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Daddy.
Dad.
Thanks,
Anytime,
pops.
anytime. Oh, I'm here for you boys. Yeah, anytime you just let me know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If I call you Dad, will you call me son?
Sure thing, son. What about sport? Do you want sport? Champ?
Anything.
Oh,
One
Doing great, buddy.
last time. Twitch TV daddy_Megan. Also, Twitch TV Tofarlove. Pizza Rat Gaming.
Oh.
The Spice 434.
let me go put up the YouTube channel so people know where to find it if they missed some of it.
Yep.
Oh,
and
hell
if
yeah.
you want to watch this podcast or any other podcast, check out the link in chat.
Drop it in mine too, just to be safe.
Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
All right, later, guys.